Dude, we should fucking do a cold plunge challenge where all of us fucking take, like, we all get to do a cold thing and take pictures of our dicks. And
Yeah.
I think that everyone should do it.
I was so...
And raise money for cancer.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. First off, we got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
Next to him, with 9.5 toes, and he stays pinching the nipples of them hoes. Make some noise for Anthony Shuley.
What's up?
And next to me, my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh.
What's up?
What's going on, everybody? Big announcement right here. So, December 23rd, we're having our live show at Bottle Rocket Social. There's a little bit of miscommunication on my end. I take responsibility for it, and I thought that there was more tickets sold than there was. So right now, there was like, I believe it was a little over 40 tickets are sold. It holds 120. If you are coming, if you could afford to come, things like that, if you're thinking of coming and you want to grab a ticket, if you could grab a ticket, it really helps us out, like with us, like planning things. And plus, it takes the stress off of us of trying to like push this every week of like trying to sell the tickets. We appreciate all the support, and then like by buying tickets, by coming to these events, things like that, not only do you help sustain the podcast, but it helps us make improvements. We're looking for, after this show, to get new cameras and a couple other additions to the podcast. So we really appreciate your support. So bottlerocketsocial.com. I've been posting all over our social media. You'll find tickets there, December 23rd. And it's our second live show. If you missed the first one was pretty freaking awesome. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the people that already got tickets were repeat people. So look forward to seeing you there, and thank you for supporting the podcast.
Man, you put those pictures up, and I forgot how much I was sweating during that show.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, it's going to be wintertime, so I guess I could go hoodie.
Yeah.
But like
Inside there, it's going to be...
No, those lights
those
were
lights were right on
white
us.
hot lights.
I'm gonna like need a fan or something just blowing on me because I'm gonna pass out.
Like one of them.
And then I looked
ones.
at Shuley. Shuley had a fucking green shirt on and not like an ounce of sweat. I'm like, dude, what the
Well,
fuck?
it's you, Jack. I mean,
Yeah, why am I so sweaty?
I don't
Big
know.
sweaty, dude.
Big sweat.
Big sweat.
Big
Sweaty right now. I just
Yeah.
came from aerobics. It was hard as fuck.
I see you got your thermos over there. It's real
I
cute.
got my thermos. Dude, I'm falling apart. But yeah, I was looking at those pictures. I was like, Jesus, dude, what's going on with this sweat? How am I going to combat this?
Yeah.
I don't have any answers right
You
now.
got to find a color that's can
Yeah,
hide the
I
sweat.
thought it was
well, the
black.
obviously, that
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
work.
I don't know.
It looked like you came out of a pool.
Yeah.
The
I looked
pitch in your
jacked in those
tits.
pictures, though.
You did look jacked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
looked
The
jacked.
under tits was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
wet.
You were
Yeah,
just
it didn't help.
But
But-
you had some nice sweaty under tit.
Maybe navy. Navy's a good color on me, but like, dude, I don't know. If I'm sweating through black, I'm gonna fucking sweat through anything.
Get a vest.
A lot of dudes wear jackets, like Sebastian Maniscalco, or how you ever say that dude's
yeah,
last
I know what
name.
you're talking about.
He wears like a fucking leather coat on stage because for the same reason. He said he was just sweating, so he just under that leather coat, he's just sweating like a fucking
He's
lunatic.
soaking
He's
wet.
soaked,
He's
yeah.
soaked, but like you can't see it because like you're not going to sweat through leather. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I'm not going to wear. I'm going to. If I wear a leather coat,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
pass
a little
out.
much.
Yeah, we
right
have to-
there.
You'll be covered in fucking
I
bear,
won't be
in a
able to
bear
talk.
skin, dude. Jack will have a fucking bear skin coat on.
Maybe I'll just go Bert Kreischer and just go skins and get it
Do you
over
think
with.
if you go
Yeah.
like 2 layers,
Doesn't matter. It honestly, I don't.
if you had a T-shirt and a sweatshirt over, you'd go through that?
A t-shirt and a sweater. No, I wouldn't go.
You need a tight T-shirt and then like a baggy
Yeah.
sweatshirt so it ain't up on you.
Yeah, a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, I'd probably be okay. But like, I also like you said, those lights are right on us. If there's gonna be,
Yeah.
I don't know, if we sell some more tickets, there's gonna be around 100 people there. It's gonna be fucking hot, man. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I was looking at those pictures like, fuck. I'm a big sweaty mess.
sweating like a whore in church.
You would think like shit like that as you get older, it would just like calm down, but like it's just getting worse, man.
Hyperhidrosis.
You've been now. How long's it been since you got the Botox in the pits?
A long time because it like wasn't working.
Wasn't?
Stopped working.
It stopped working. Yeah, the dude that I had a really good chick do it a couple times.
Yeah.
She was too busy because she was like a real dermatologist, and she passed me off to the slapdick. And the slapdick, like,
He's not hitting the right gland.
he's not hitting the right glands. I don't think he's giving. He's like, I have all this we could use. I'm like, use it. Unload the chamber.
Yeah,
on me. You know what I mean? And
Just show him that picture next time you go to him. Like, dude, this is
Yeah.
unacceptable.
it's unacceptable. So like he stinks at it, and then along with that, the insurance company is like that you gotta like get, or the pharmacy you gotta get it through is like some scam fucking pharmacy
Yeah.
where they automatically reload you like every 4 months, and it's not fucking cheap. So like, remember I was in a crazy battle with them, end up sucking that one up and got beat again. So
jeez.
like, I don't know what to do. I'll probably just layer up, and then if it just starts getting ugly, I mean, that's why I'm getting ahead of it right now. So if you want to see me sweat, buy a ticket.
It's the same, but it's the same exact stuff that Botox is all the same, right? There's not
Yeah.
different types of Botox. Is
Just
there?
works different. No,
Yeah, I got you.
I don't think so. I think Botox is Botox, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When girls get it in their like face, I don't know if their face stops sweating. I don't know if girls got sweaty faces.
Like a
though.
sweaty mustache goes away if you get your lips done.
Some chicks got sweaty mustaches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sweat too.
Thanksgiving, how was it? Did you guys do anything good?
Huh.
Oh.
Dude.
What do you mean?
You're about to find out. So I was like, we ended up going over Addie's mom. She made great Thanksgiving. As we talked about it on the podcast last week, we were talking about Thanksgiving, and if any of us like dark meat, of course, no one does. So Addie was like, "Hey, I'll make you a plate." Now her mom's there. Her mom made the dinner. It was loaded. No white meat. It was all dark meat. Now her aunt also had dark meat next to me, so I'm like, I didn't know to do it, but dude, I picked around it. So then, like later on that night, we go home. She's like, "Why didn't you eat another turkey?" I'm like, "I hate dark meat. Who likes the dark meat?" She's like, "Oh, that's right. You said it on the podcast." And that was one of the times, like, yes, I did.
Well, that is. I don't care if you said it or not. To go make somebody a plate and just load it up with dark meat. It's
you gotta
insane.
ask.
No, nobody. You don't gotta ask anybody. If someone's gonna make you a plate, you gotta be like, "Hey, I like dark
Right.
meat."
Okay. Yeah. Right.
If someone says, "Make me a plate,"
how many people were at this?
Ended up total 5.
so the turkey wasn't running low then.
No, there's
there was-
plenty of white
And
meat. There's
her
probably
mom-
leftover white meat.
Her mom felt terrible. Her mom sent half of the turkey home with us, like the next day, of all white meat.
Did you eat it?
Did her
Yeah.
mom find out like that
Yeah.
Addie fucked you?
Yeah, her mom was like, her mom felt terrible. I mean, her mom was like, "Oh my God, shit, I didn't know that he." And I didn't want to say nothing to her
Nah,
mom.
you can't be a
So her
dickhead.
mom made a fucking great Thanksgiving dinner. It was fucking awesome. But it was just like she loaded me up with dark meat, and I was just like, "That's like you said there. It's one of them things that unless you ask for it, leave it be."
Like, yeah, there's always that one
Yeah, I think-
relative that likes the.
Yeah, I think my
Yeah,
dad.
with
I
the
think
chicken
old guys
leg
eat
and
it.
It's always old
Yeah,
guys.
the old guys eat it.
Yeah.
I think my dad eats
I
it.
ain't
like-
afraid of that dark meat.
My dad
Yeah.
was like, "Well, I'll eat that neck if you ain't going to eat it."
Yeah.
All yours, buddy.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
You go with the gizzards.
Oh, he'll eat the fucking gizzards, all that shit.
But besides that, it was a good day. But yeah, it loaded me up with the dark meat after we just talked about it.
Yeah, that's a wild move. What you guys do?
I went to Johanna's aunt's and then I went to my mom's.
Doubled up. That's
I
always tough.
got all doubled up. It was dude,
You're always doubling up, aren't you?
dude, I used to be tripled up on Thanksgiving, but
That's
and
fucking
COVID
nuts.
took out. Like I used to go to brunch with my dad, and COVID like just killed that. So
Well, that's good.
we never
I guess.
picked it back up.
Yeah, right.
Right. So
everybody hated it. No one just brought it up again.
Right, yeah.
Like, they were like, "Thank God for COVID."
In a situation like you're in, like, can you ever take claim of a holiday and just be like, "Hey, we're gonna," or like you have to go. Your family's so big, you have to go where.
What, like that? We're just gonna do my house? No, this year, no.
See, I'm starting to take claim.
We're pretty settled in with like what we do. Like Christmas Eve is gonna be at my dad's,
Yeah.
and then Christmas Day I'm gonna go to her aunt's and my mom's, and like
Okay. So
It's
there's
all-
no room for you to be like Easter. We're just
like the only thing that's good. Like the one year, I think somebody got sick and I couldn't go, and I was like, you know what?
Oh.
This is kind of relaxing.
It's kind of nice. I've been sick for like holidays.
Yeah, I
before.
hate to say that, but like, dude, the rush to getting the kids in the car. Like now I got this dog I got to worry about. Thank God my dad went and took the dog out and hung out with him a couple hours.
Yeah.
Because like, what the hell is he gonna do? Just destroy the house?
Yeah, fuck with everybody. People are gonna overfeed him. He's a fucking I get
Yeah.
it.
You just shit in the corner.
Yeah, Paisley's been weird all week. People were feeding her fucking God knows what for fucking.
She got the diarrhea.
Nah, she don't get the diarrhea. She was just real lackadaisical. I was like, did you get my weed paste? What's going on?
You
dude?
never know. Yeah.
Again, Shirley, what you do?
I went up to my grandmother's out in like central PA.
Yeah, you're going up Allentown, right?
No,
what's it called?
Williamsburg. It's by Altoona.
Altoona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
I go up there. It's a good time. You know what I
sleep
mean?
up there?
Yeah, I go up Wednesday night and we try to help my grand. You know, she's the old gal's 90 years old, so we go
It's
up there
hard
to
to
try,
put. It's
try to help her out and stuff. And we have a little like pregame party Wednesday night, and then Thursday the
How'd
gloves
You
come
come
off.
back Thursday night or Friday?
I came back Friday morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because what's the use? You know, I like my cousin Larry, who he got a couple lbs on me. He's a big boy, and the fucker tries to kill me every year, like with shots. Like, boom, here you go, here you go, here you go. And he got me this year. He got me good. He got me good. I couldn't. I didn't even. I made Rosa drive home Friday. I
You were
laid in the
hired
back
to-
with the girls, dude.
You were hired.
Oh, man,
Did you,
It was brutal.
so
It was
what? This
brutal.
was like after the dinner. You guys just
Dude, we were sitting there like playing Uno and shit, and then my cousin comes in late as hell, like 8, 9 o'clock, and I already got it. You know, I'm where I need to be already.
Right.
And then he pulls out Imperial whiskey, and we just start pounding shots.
Good
That's
shit.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
Imperial.
That was my Pabst drink, so there's always a bottle at his house. You know.
Can you? So do you eat a lot too when you're drinking like that? Because I found it hard to eat. I guess if you're drinking whiskey, the whiskey will
Well,
settle
so
your stomach.
I don't. We eat early. We eat at like 1 o'clock.
2, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really eat nothing. We'll pick on some shit that's out, and then I'll have like a beer or two. But then when I start eating, that's when I crack a couple beers after dinner, have a shot, and then the party gets going.
Yeah, the shot will kind of have you digest
It mellows you out a little
Couple
bit.
hits
Then
of
you
a
sit
bowl
there.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. You go burn a jibber, watch some football.
Yeah, it's hard to fire like a few beers on top of that. Then you feel
It
like you're
is.
just like a fat,
Yeah,
bloated pig, and
right,
you want to go to
that's-
sleep.
You'll nurse that beer. The after dinner beer lasts the longest of all day.
Did your grandma drink?
No, well, she'll have a shot of blackberry brandy with us just to.
Ooh.
Just to get the
Yeah, yeah. Well, we force her.
Yeah.
I called my grandma on Thanksgiving. I think she thought I was calling her to. She's also old, like I don't know, like 80. She might 89 or something. She might even be 90 at this point. But I think she thought I was calling her to like make her like come to like my brother or come to my house or my brother's for like Thanksgiving. And I was like, hey man, what's up? Blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm sick. All right, dude. I'm just calling to say happy Thanksgiving. She's like, all right.
She got ahead of it.
Yeah,
She
he's
knows
like,
what's
I'm
up.
sick. Like she was just over there for my nephew's like birthday. It was a couple days before that. She was like, I'm good. I was like, I'm just calling you, dude. I get it, but yeah, it was like she
pulled the old.
yeah, and then after I just told her I was like calling to say happy Thanksgiving. Her attitude, her tone changed a little bit. She's like, yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. Like, no one's coming to get you. Like, we hosted for the first time.
How'd that
That's
go?
not true. That's the second time. Went good. It's a pain in the ass, like getting there. Once like getting setting up and blah blah blah. I don't cook anything.
The pregame is a motherfucker.
but like I'm the go pick this, go grab this, go that
Did you
guy.
carve the turkey?
I didn't because her mom made the turkey and she had it in a roaster and it was carved. It was already carved.
Pre-carved
Pre-carved turkey?
She pre-carved it, I guess.
She
Or
didn't
no-
think you could handle
Actually,
it?
I don't know.
she emasculated you.
Wow. She carved your nuts off, is what it sounds like.
I think she must have carved it before she came because it was
They
just,
were at your house.
John, I
You
think
cook-
it was. No one asked me to carve it.
Yeah.
That's a slap in the face.
But I'll tell you what, I'm not totally confident I could carve a turkey.
Dude,
you gotta just butcher
I
it
got
the
the
first time.
dude. I
Just
got
hack
the.
shit out of
You
it.
got the electric knife?
I do, and I got the for some reason somehow the Easter we do lamb. I had to cut that, and then like the turkey was on me this year, and like it's kind of
Isn't lamb a little easy? Lamb, you're just cutting around the bones, right?
Well, it depends what piece of land
dude
you
like the
got.
turkey. I always thought like the drumstick came off real easy.
No,
No, you got to cut that.
Yeah,
fucker.
you gotta get right in the
I'm trying to work
cartilage.
through the bone.
Yeah.
I'm like sweating a
You
little
got
bit.
saws on shit.
Yeah,
And you start panicking. Like
Yeah, everybody's
I'm-
watching me.
Yeah, like I'm not able to do this.
yeah. There's like all these people in the kitchen. I'm like, now I understand what it means. Like my mom and grandmother used to freak out when like you'd be
People
like
in the kitchen.
If you're lingering in the kitchen, like get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I don't
gee.
need you over my
Then
fucking
I
shoulder.
felt that when I was carving. Like somebody tried to like get something from under my legs. I'm like, I just looked at him like,
No one gives
Beat
a fuck
it.
about your celery
Yeah.
sticks right now
Right.
and cream cheese.
I carved a turkey one time, and it was the first time I ever did it. I was at my Rose's parents' house, and I was like, oh, yeah. They're like, Anthony will do it. I'm like, yeah, of course I'll do it.
Figure it out.
Dude, I was, oh my God, it's just falling apart over here. No, it was me. I sliced into like the ugliest pieces of meat.
Just
It's like
chopped up.
squares of meat.
Diced turkey.
Dude, it was so terrible.
Looked like lunch meat when it
Oh
was
yeah, I
fucking
was just
done.
like it was like pulled turkey. You know what I mean? I wasn't even cutting through it.
We're doing Christmas Day, and I just ordered a honey baked ham from the honey baked ham place.
That's a good move.
I never had one, so I'm pretty. I'm not a huge ham guy. I'm pretty pumped up about this ham.
Dude, they're so fucking good.
Yeah, it was like a quarter ham. I think it was like $60 or some shit like that.
They're ready to go, right? You just warm them up.
And you don't even have to warm them up. But like, who doesn't? Yeah, I want a hot ham.
They used to take personal checks, so you could just write them any check and they take it. They don't do it anymore.
Oh, so they do take checks. I'm gonna have to try them out.
Yeah, my mom used to get them all the time.
Oh man, wonder how many hams they got burned on.
She got them for at least a couple piggies. You know what I mean?
They don't take checks anymore, huh?
No, I met a dude too that he did the same thing, and I'm like, that's so weird. My mom did that, and he was like, yeah. He's like, this is back in the day. My mom did, but this dude was telling me about. I'm like, people still, huh? Interesting.
That's a popular grift,
but I don't think they do it no more.
That was a big move back in the day, sending your kid in with a check. And like looking back on it, those checks were probably always bad.
Well, that's why you had to go in.
That we brought this up before. That in the note, sending us to the candy store to get cigarettes. Does your mom smoke? Did she smoke?
Virginia said menthol lights.
Yep. So your mom, probably, and my mom would send us both to the store with a note. We'd go in the store, hand the note.
Didn't even need the note after a few trips. It was just known.
But the older kids would always try to be like, "Hey, you go in there, tell them you need a." I'm like,
they always try to get Marlboro Lights. I'm like, dude,
they know what my
Jack.
mom smokes.
So the store we used to go to was Jack's.
Yeah.
And Jack was an older guy from Greenfield, super nice, looked out for the whole part of the neighborhood. But it was just like a few streets to shop at Jack's. It was a real small corner store, but he had a deli and shit like that. A lot of people went there. So, but he would front my mom's cigarettes and like other mom's cigarettes.
Yes.
And you would just run a tab, and at the end of the week, you would pay your tab, maybe,
Maybe.
But like he obviously knew, like my mom smoked Virginia Slim menthol lights, and all the older kids like go in there and get me Marlboro Lights. I'm like, dude, Jack ain't gonna give me Marlboro Lights because he knows I'm a Virginia Slim guy. There's no way in the world I'm gonna be able to get any fucking Marlboros.
Right, like you want to smoke, you got to smoke when my mom smokes.
Yeah, right.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, and I need cash, and when I try to pay with cash, she's gonna like, this is a mess, dude. I can't pull it off.
And the worst would be like because you like Jack said, you'd run a tab, and I guess my mom just decided not to pay it for a while, and like I had an allowance there. I think it might have been 50 cents a day or a quarter. I'm pretty sure it was 50 cents, and to go in there and be like, can I get? He's like, Mike, tell your mom she got to come down and pay the tab.
It was always like, hey, next time your mom needs cigarettes, she got to come up here and get these ones. And like, ooh, tab's getting a little high, Jack.
Yeah. Right. At that time, me and Jack probably lived the equivalent of distance away from this, literally a 27-second walk to the store. So like my mom being like, I'm too busy to go up to Jack's. No,
very close. Couldn't have been any closer to have a store like that.
They would send the kids because they didn't have the money to buy the cigarettes. That's why.
It's a foolproof plan.
Kind of a good move.
Yeah, but Thanksgiving wasn't bad. Kenny Pickett is good, John.
There we go.
Kenny Pickett is good.
He had an okay game.
You look good, dude.
He looked better. He's
getting better every week.
He's getting better.
You can't.
He had a couple that got away from him.
Of course. He's a rookie quarterback. His line's shifty. The fact that we even won 4 games with Matt Canada is fun. It's literally.
I mean, he missed my man Pickens in the end zone. He threw it a little far.
Bro,
Deontay dropped that fucking one that was perfectly placed.
Deontay did drop one in the end zone.
I hate to talk about like losing bets here, but like that Pickens.
Yeah.
I had Deontay over 40 yards, Pickens over 80 yards, or like 60 yards or something, and a Pickens touchdown. I would have won like $1,400 if he would have caught that fucking ball, dude. Yeah. And it's just like, what the fuck?
I had a weird bet also, and I needed a George Pickens touchdown. And I was like,
and then he caught the 2-point.
Yeah, I was like, I like
just to rub it in.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? But like when I seen that, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like,
But yeah, he looked good. He's making some good throws. He's staying in there. He's running when he has to.
They almost looked like a real football team. They had the running game going. Like,
Benny Snell football, dude.
Benny Snell was running good. Hard. Dude.
Yeah.
Even McFarland looked decent at a couple runs he got. I think he had like 6 for 30-something yards.
Yeah, the line isn't playing horrible. They're getting a push.
The line's playing really good, actually.
The play calling is just like, oh my God.
Did you hear that?
We're going to get
They're just calling, like, again, for like the 5th week in a row. They're saying they're running the same plays. They know, or like Sagles. I could call what's coming at this point. You know what's coming. It's insane.
There's like 4 plays that they run.
Dude,
sometimes they disguise them different, but there's like 4 main plays.
They said at the end of the game on the 3rd and 2 that like Kenny came over like, let's run this run play. Tomlin was like, let's do it.
The draw to score a touchdown?
Yeah.
See, I actually sent in the group message, I was like, if they run this fucking draw here, I'm going to kill somebody. It ended up working. But I don't know. It's so hard to watch. Do you think they're just keeping him? One, Steelers don't fire people during the season.
Yeah.
But two, like they know we're not going to win too many games with them. So like, let's just keep Canada here. Don't rock the boat. Hopefully, get the best draft pick. I think we went from like 5 to like 12 in the draft rankings, which is like no good.
Because we won.
Because we won. Yeah.
They have some winnable games too.
I know.
That's bad.
Like the
The best thing that's going is like Chicago. That second round pick is looking better and better.
Dude.
Yeah, we might get like the 3rd pick in the
Right.
second round.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be what, 3 picks and
They got 3 first-round
three picks and like 40 picks or something like that. That's fucking nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I'm thinking maybe that's the reason they're keeping him because the play calling is brutal. The defense is playing tough, dude. Watt had a tough game. You didn't see him. You didn't call his name too much last
He
night.
might be a little tentative, man, with that titty.
Probably
titty
hurt.
injury. Yeah.
Right. He was still getting a push. He just wasn't getting.
He wasn't.
He
He was
wasn't
right
getting-
there.
He was right
You
there.
usually
a
seen
lot.
him like dominant.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is though, like for them saying like I get it, like the week before when they were like, oh, but like for people to be like, oh yeah, they're calling out the plays, like you still lost the fucking game. Like if you knew it was coming and you didn't stop it, like
It was scary though, man. They were like that. The second half Steelers are. Oof.
yeah,
The third quarter Steelers were
Third quarter.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're bad,
dude.
man.
What
And
do
then
they- I don't know what
that dude
they're
almost
smoking
returned
at
the kick. I
halftime.
didn't know there was
It ain't good.
I haven't seen a kick return like that since Devin Hester.
Yeah. You don't see many at all.
Never.
It's crazy.
No one ever brings
Not
it
even
up.
punt
it's
returns,
because
really.
a lot of touchbacks now, especially because they moved it up. But yeah, punt return.
I think it's even harder now because they moved it up, and then sometimes they'll like do something where like they'll kick it super short, so the guy got to run it. And for some reason, they haven't been finding a bunch of room.
right.
Like they'll get the guy down at like the 18 if he's.
If you kick it high enough,
Yeah.
it gives everyone time to get down there. That's the move.
That's a Belichick move.
I learned that in Madden.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
I learned that in Madden.
Coach should have hired me.
Man, Jeff Saturday not using those timeouts, that was just the weirdest thing
That
I've
was
seen before in my
stupid, yeah.
life.
Well, he has no experience as a head
learn.
coach, and
Yeah.
it just shined
You-
through right
it
there.
really did.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
have any experience as a head coach either.
But I know.
But I would have called a
I
timeout
know.
when there's less
yeah,
than 2 minutes
that's
left.
like one of the things that's pretty obvious. Like we had 2-minute warning. Like
I think there's somebody up in the booth who's like supposed to be probably like clock management for him, and that guy didn't call
even an
it for
assistant
whatever
can like
reason.
look at it like Jeff. It's
Yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, I
Yeah,
call
that's
a
what I was saying.
timeout.
Matt
Yeah.
Ryan has more experience in fucking, Saturday at coaching, but he was in the league for a while. You're a lineman. You're like, okay, we don't have enough time.
Yeah, we should preserve some of this time.
Yeah, exactly.
We have 3 timeouts.
From what I understand about that situation is a lot of authority is delegated around. He's more of just a leader and watches over everybody. So, like, yeah, he definitely should
He's
have
probably
known to
waiting
call.
for like the clock management guy or something.
he's like a big cheerleader. I was watching him yesterday. He's like big, like that's what I'm talking about. If they like
Yeah.
got a touchdown or something,
He's a
and
good halftime guy. They
Yeah.
come out in half times every games and they're firing.
it's a motivator,
Yeah,
maybe.
It's
I
a,
like
It's
it.
a crazy position to be just thrusted into.
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson got to stop running backwards, man.
As soon as he did that, my
He
brother-in-law texted me, like,
it-
why does he run backwards? Like, I wish I
Dude,
knew.
this ain't like high school football where you're like faster than everybody, where you can
Right, where you
go
can
backwards
bounce it
and
outside.
run around,
Yeah.
dude.
Right.
It's over.
It's over. Get the yards. Get the first
He
down.
could, yeah, he could have got close to the first down there.
Probably
He
would've
wouldn't have
picked
made
it
it, but
Did you see that lunatic from Pitt smacking his
Yeah.
fucking helmet off his forehead? That bench reaction was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like looking at him like this dude.
There was like 10 dudes like, whoa, and it seemed like they knew it was coming. Like this must be like his finishing move because like the dude was trying to get his helmet off him so he couldn't bash his fucking brains in.
Yeah.
And then he was determined to smash his fucking brains in. That was nuts. He did it like 3 or 4 times, hard as hell.
dude, they put him in concussion protocol or something, didn't they?
I didn't know if that was a joke or not. I seen in an article they like said that, and I could
I heard it
Yeah,
a couple
how-
different times. I think they did.
Oh, did
I
they?
could understand why.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You just hit your fucking
Yeah,
bear
like,
skull.
all the independent doctors on the sideline are like, okay, let's get him a psychiatric
Well,
evaluation first.
Who
Yeah.
they, yeah, right. That's what you need. Who they make come out of the game because they said, "Oh, it looked like he hit his head." One
That
of the
Wallace
Steelers,
dude or whatever.
Yeah,
his
Levi
name is.
Wallace. And he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm fine." What
Did
are you
they
talking about?
show like what? Like
They
They
didn't
said
show
they
it.
seen something up
Yeah.
in the booth and like I don't know, maybe got a little wobbly or something.
Yeah.
That could be a sticky situation come like a big game and something happens.
I don't think they'll do it in a big game.
You don't?
I think
That's the first time I ever seen them do that.
They ease up the rules a little
They
bit
didn't
for like
do
the
shit
Super
when
Bowl.
Tua fucking looked like he was
Like if your star
lost.
quarterback, your star
yeah.
quarterback is like about to play the Super Bowl, and
That's
like
what I'm talking
maybe
about.
he's not passing every test with flying colors.
Right.
Are they really not going to let him play in the Super Bowl?
Play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
can he play?
I'm saying like regular season.
Oh, yeah,
I think
get
the
it.
rules are a little stricter than like playoff time.
That makes sense.
But yeah, that was he. I'm not a big fan of like football hardos like that. You know, just like smash their head off stuff, get all wound up, like
The
gotta
program.
have violence with their teammates for a good play, like spitting in each other's mouths, shit
No,
like
not
that.
that. But there's definitely some dudes on there that
Good
like,
old
Snowball.
a
Snowballing
good old
each
pat
other.
on the butt will do.
yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Or
just give me like a light, like
I like a little
yeah,
helmet smack.
Yeah, helmet smack.
Like a
my
dog
man.
when you're petting a dog. Yeah.
I like when
Dude.
someone hit your short pat. My man.
There was I don't know if it was like a state game or what. It wasn't PA shit, but there was this fucking clip that went viral. This dude jumped off sides. He was like a D tackle.
I see
The
it.
DN smacked the shit out of him. Then the linebacker came behind him and smacked the
He, like,
shit out of him.
chopped him in the
Like,
neck.
hard as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then the dude like didn't even like he didn't react. He was like it was like, all right, man. Like he probably jumps a lot. Like if you do it, we're fucking you up.
Yeah.
He did it,
yeah.
and they fucked him up. The ref didn't say anything.
The ref
No-
was standing right there.
He
like,
hit him too.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my god.
dude, the neck chop was ruthless.
It was hard. He
Yeah.
came down and he whacked him, and the dude didn't even turn around. He just ate it and just like got down in his stance.
He's like, come on, don't jump off sides anymore.
Oh fuck! Did you see the lunatic fan at the fucking pit game catch the pigeon with his bare hands?
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
He needs to be locked up.
Flying rat.
That was
I didn't even see that one.
the pigeon's been down
yeah,
Heinz Field.
yeah.
He gripped one up. I don't know if it was. I think it was the pit game
It was 100%
or
the big game.
pit game or the high school game or something. But it was a pit game. He fucking had his fucking hand pigeon in the air and he's waving the thing around. Then he throws it up and people were going
Like it was
crazy.
a terrible towel.
I was like,
He was
this is-
fucking- he had it by the fucking wing.
My
Just
man.
let
Yeah.
that motherfucker
It
go.
was
Were we talking
fucking
about Ozzy
The pigeon's
Osbourne last
neck
week?
was rattling. It's just like, dude,
Terrible
put that
pigeon.
thing
They
down.
should have bit
man.
its
That
fucking head off.
pigeon's in concussion protocol.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shenley Park ice skating rink open for business, and I seen that when I was going through the Twitter feed, and it made me a little depressed because like that time of our lives was great.
It was amazing.
When we would walk to Greenfield, maybe get a ride if you're lucky, but you didn't even care if you were walking. You had your
Yeah.
skates in your hand. You and your boys were walking up to fucking Shenley. You really weren't drinking yet. It was like we were on the cusp of like starting to drink.
6th, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah.
Right, like it was those pure years where you're just like you're not
Just having fun.
just having fun with your
stealing
friends.
chromies. And
Yeah,
shit.
stealing chromies, maybe like fucking hitting people with ice balls from Squirrel Hill on the way up there.
Yeah.
But like you're starting to get into chicks, but it's just like kissing, you're not
Right,
worried about
right.
like fucking or anything yet. And it made
Did
me
you touch her boob?
Yeah, you're pitching quarters in the
That,
bathroom.
I was just gonna say
Like,
that.
fuck,
dude.
man. Like, we're never going to do shit like
That's
that ever
innocence.
again. It is. And then it's just over. And next thing you know, you're 40 fucking years old doing a podcast.
Dude,
Coming
I
from
remember-
aerobics.
Bitching
Yeah.
about the young generation.
Well, I'm not bitching
No,
about it.
I'm just
like,
saying we
I'm
do
yeah,
sometimes.
we definitely do. It's more jealousy than anything right now.
funniest pitch and quarters story I ever seen was Stutch had $5 to his name, and he was pitching quarters, and then Matt Niskatch was like, "Let's pitch for 5." And Stutch pulled his 5 out and lost, and I was never happier in my life.
Dude, pitch for 5 is
Stop.
crazy back
So,
then.
dude, we're looking at Stutch like he just put $1 million
Crap.
on the Super Bowl. We're like, like this is
Great.
for $5, and like Stutch threw an amazing like quarter throw. So like it was so close. Fucking this catch throws a leaner,
Oh.
dude. So everyone's like, oh,
Didn't you have to pay double on a leaner or something like that?
it's Stutch. He
didn't have it. Yeah, yeah.
That 5 was his allowance for a month, and
Right.
he was like, dude, crushed. This catch ended up giving the 5 back.
Oh, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
Stutch broke down. I mean, dude, he was only in his 6th grade, and like, I mean, he broke down mentally and physically.
yeah. He was probably hungry. Probably had like, all right, I'm gonna get some nachos and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, fuck yeah, losing $5 then that's crazy. I mean, we pitched what, like A
For
quarter.
quarters.
A quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you do 50 cents. You'd stack them up and shit like that.
Even at dice, we pitch just quarter. Sometimes
Yeah.
we do it for a buck, but never. I mean,
Man,
you're
pitching
six-
quarters was fun.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind finding a nice wall and getting a roll of quarters.
Everybody bring quarters next week.
Yeah, dude. You
We need to up the ante somehow, but like we could probably figure that out. A quarter is worth like I don't know $1 or something at least.
Yeah.
A couple bucks.
you pitch for like 20. I mean, I'd be down for that.
Maybe we'll do it
Well, we
Friday
could have a
night.
nice little quarter pitching tournament.
Yeah.
Greenfield's finest
Officially
pitching.
sanctioned.
Greenfield's finest pitching.
And
Well, everybody pitches quarters, right? People know what we're talking about.
if you do, it's whoever throws a quarter. There could be a group of 2 people all the way up to fucking 10 people, and everyone throws a quarter at the wall. Whoever's quarter the closest wins all the quarters.
Skating was the best, dude. You have a little crush on a chick. You do a little. They played fucking a little Whitney Houston.
Let me see it.
Yeah, you started holding a hand, do a little
Yeah.
skate, dude. Maybe some idiots from the wrong neighborhood came by. You would jump down. It was just a fucking good time,
Kids
dude.
being kids.
And remember, I mean, the craziest thing about it is like if you did have a crush on a girl, and then you get that moment where like that slow song would come on towards the end of after intermission.
Yeah, it was like a slow dance.
You had to like
That was your move.
You went over like real slow, and you're like just kind of like grab each other's hand. You went around for the whole fucking Boys to Men song.
You better hope your boys also had a crush going too, because if they didn't, and it was just you
They're
out there
heckling.
trying, they're spraying you. It's fucking a
They're
mess,
driving
dude.
by. They're going by you, trying to trip you,
They're tripping you.
calling you fucking all kind of bad names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Dino.
Oh fuck.
Cold plunge update. I figure I'm gonna do cold plunge updates, so I do it. I've had it for a week. I did my first one today. That being said, it was the holiday. There was a lot going on. I got in that fucker today, dude. It's so cold, and like my thermometer. I don't know where Leanie put it, so I don't know how cold it is. I don't think it's that cold, and it's so fucking cold.
How
dude.
long were you in there?
I went in there for 8 minutes.
Ooh.
That's a long time.
It was a long time, which makes me think like it wasn't that cold.
Yeah.
But it was freezing. I got in, dude. I couldn't catch my breath for about 30 seconds. I almost got out because I got scared because my heart started fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if I can't like
Going into cardiac
there's
arrest.
nobody else here. Like I can fucking die in this thing like a fucking idiot.
When you come home, you'll be frozen
Dude, I
solid.
seriously got in. I was like, and I was
Your
like,
balls went in your
"Whoa."
stomach.
And then you numb up, and there's like I could see like it feels good. But that being said, again, I got out. I didn't warm up until I got here. I did it fucking 5 hours ago. And
But you're saying it felt good?
it felt good. Like the tendonitis in my elbows and shit already feels better. I'm gonna keep.
Did you add ice to the
I didn't because I filled it up, and I have it in my coal cellar,
right?
and it's cold in there, and the water was cold, so like it was cold enough.
How often do you have to dump that out every time?
No, they said like once a month. I have it covered in shit like that.
Oh.
So it's just me getting in and out until
Right.
it gets like I have like a towel where like I'm not stuck. I'm trying to keep it as
How'd
good as
your
I can.
Peter handle it?
Sean. I almost took a picture.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It looked like
It was gone.
It was gone. It looked like my thumbnail. Like, dude, it was like, like you get small dick, swimming, football girdle.
Yeah.
If you ever had a football girdle on, you've never seen a smaller dick before in your fucking life. It was like football girdle type small, but like colder, and like it was like it's still small right now. It's still like
Hasn't fully
the blood hasn't
recovered.
got back.
like it hasn't moved since. I don't.
Dude, we should fucking do a cold plunge challenge where all of us fucking we all get to do a cold thing and take pictures of our dicks. And
Yeah,
I think that everyone should
dude,
do it.
I was so
And raise money for cancer.
okay. We can't post them though. We'll go to jail.
No, we'll post.
Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna. I
And
think
OnlyFans.
we're gonna start an OnlyFans. Greenfield Finance Party OnlyFans, and we're only gonna take picture of our dick after we get out of a cold plunge. So like they'll be like the smallest.
The
dicks
cold
at-
dick challenge.
The cold dick challenge.
And it's like one of those.
Are you man enough? Because
Yeah.
really, anyone
For
can
men's
take,
mental health.
anyone can take anyone can take a good picture of your dick when you got a boner. But are you man enough to take it when you get out of this fucking cold tub and your fucking like you said, your cock looks like
Dude,
a thumbnail?
I looked at it. I was like, I'm a 40-year-old man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Look like an infant.
Look
Yeah.
like a fucking infant.
it was an innie.
And it was still like it was moving in still. You know what I mean? Like,
It was like a snail crawling back into
it
its
was
shell.
just fucking. It was crazy, dude. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it because I mean, I don't know. I fucking
How
bought
often
the
do
thing.
you have to do this?
They said you're supposed to do 11 minutes a week to really get the benefits of it.
11 minutes total?
Uh-huh.
So you already did 8. You only got 3 left.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to try to shoot for like 5 to 7, 8 minutes whenever I go in. I'm going to try to do it 5 days a week. I don't know. We'll see how if I'm like if this fixes my elbows, like my elbows have been fucking with me from golf, been fucking with me from aerobics. So if this like fixes my elbows, I'll do it all the fucking time because it hurts like hell. So if that does that. But yeah, it is not. And plus, I go in compression shorts. So it's compression shorts and ice cold water.
So you're compressing that dick right inside your pelvis.
It's something.
I want to see Eagle Tits get in here. I want to see his baby dick.
Dude, my cold plunge is pretty big. We could probably, a couple of us could get in there. Motherfucker.
Eagle Tits, you got the same haircut downstairs as you do on your face. Do you got a chin strap on your car?
On his nuts.
He just has hair on his balls.
You got the Abe Lincoln chin strap? Oh, man.
All right, Eagle Tits, let's get into some fucking
Hey,
voicemails.
real quick, everybody, we're about to jump into these voicemails. Everyone, thank you so much for all the voicemails. Do your best, please. We love that you call in. We got to keep them to 60 seconds. So, you know what I mean? Remember that when you're calling in. We'll have to cut some of it or something, but 60 seconds is exactly what we're looking for. But thanks for the voicemails. Let's hear what we got, Larry.
Hey, fellas. Jason Outer Banks here. It's late night on Thanksgiving. Just wanted to let you know I'm thankful for the podcast. Extra thankful when all 4 of you show up. You each offer something different. Really appreciate all 4 of you. As an aside, I especially love when Shuley, the smart and skinny one, when he shows up, a few extra drinks, maybe some shrooms. Those are extra funny episodes. But all 4 of you, just wonderful fellas. Love the podcast. So keep it up. Very thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
That might have been the nicest.
That's a perfect call.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, the rest of you scumbags out here trying to like put us against each other and like, call us fat. No one needs that.
I mean, that grabbed me like a fucking. I'm like, wow, Outer Banks. That's fucking pretty awesome.
He calls a lot.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up, boys? Scuba Steve here. So I assure you that the cleaner down the county jail is not fabulosa. So I was down there for an extended stay, one of my many extended stays, which I'm not proud of. But I was down there so long that they actually made me a pod worker, right? Which basically means that while everybody else is locked in their cells, you get out and you got to go around and clean up the pod. It's like free labor, basically, but you get to get out of your cell while everybody else is in, watch a little TV, whatever. Well, you got access to the cleaning room where all the cleaning supplies are. So my first day on the job, I go in there, and the barrels of cleaner are just these big black barrels with no markings on them whatsoever, except for it says not for human consumption on them, right? So this old head comes up to me and he says, "Hey, you know you're missing out on all this money, right?" I said, "What are you talking about?" And by money, he means soups and shit, you know? He said, "You take the tobacco, and if you don't have tobacco, you roll up cigarette sticks, tea bags, whatever you got to use, and you dip it into the floor cleaner, and you let it dry out, and you sell them around the pod. Dudes actually smoke this shit. That's how strong it is. And if you could get your hands on the floor stripper that they keep in there to strip and wax the floors, which is in another barrel that actually has a skull and crossbones on it, then you could get double your money for them. But the crazy thing is these nutballs smoke this shit, and they go to the moon, and they freak out like it's PCP, and fucking start trying to fight COs and shit. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. Definitely not fabulous. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the call, Scuba. Real quick, wanted to add Scuba Steve is a proud sponsor of the show, SNL Remodeling. Contact SNL Remodeling. Scuba Steve is sober now, and he's not in jail smoking PCP.
I can't imagine, like he said, the moon. Like how fucked up you would be smoking like fucking floor chemicals or fucking floor stripper.
I remember dudes
embalming fluid.
The Dooney. What was that shit called? The dudes were smoking the Dooney.
Is that the
Wasn't that bath salts?
K2?
K2, that's what it
I
was.
seen people
K2
smoke
going
that-
off that dooney.
Going off that dooney. I seen a dude smoke some dooney. You guys know, I'm not going to say it, but literally asked me to call an ambulance.
I bet.
And I'm like, I can't, dude.
Like immediately or like
immediately. Smoked it. And I'm like, he's like, you want to hit? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good. And he was like, you got to call an ambulance.
when you're so fucked up, you're like, and you know, like you got to call an
I don't
ambulance.
got much time,
Yeah.
guys. Get an ambulance here, stat.
Ran down the street, ended up getting his life together. But yeah, that was a weird day. Let's see what we got next, Larry.
What's up, guys? This is Larry from Miami with a gear grinder. Yesterday, I went to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription. When I got to the counter, I was done with what I needed to do in just over a minute. But I had to stand in line for 45 minutes because every single person in front of me had some long, complicated mess that they had to work through. And it drives me crazy. It grinds my gears that there isn't an express lane at so many different businesses so that you can just get in and get out. If you're one of those people who has a very simple request. I'm trying to buy black coffee, and you're buying a double whip mocha frappuccino ice blended 32 ingredient nonsense. We should not be in the same line. I want black coffee, no milk, no sugar. Here's my card. Boom. I'm done. I'm done in less than a minute.
Yep.
Send him to the right. Send me to the left. I will be in and out in no time. I honestly think the world would be a much happier place if you could separate simple and complicated. And the irony in all this is I probably have to go back to the pharmacy now to get blood pressure medication. All the garbage happens to me every single day. So please, don't ever stop the podcast. It's one of the few things that keeps me off the ledge. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Goodbye.
Great point.
Good call, Miami.
We just talked about. Didn't we talk about that like 2 weeks ago or something?
Yeah.
You should have an express lane if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you should get special privileges with your Advantage card if you can get your shit rung up in a certain amount of time.
Well, you would have to track it like something like that because the problem is nobody thinks they're complicated. You know what I mean?
Right,
and that's not the case. I was just at Greenfield fucking John Eagle yesterday. My dad is in Italy visiting my sister. He calls me like, hey, I keep getting these text messages. Can you go pick up my prescriptions? I'm like, he's like, they're driving me nuts. And I'm like, when are you coming back? And he was like, not for a couple of weeks, but he just like couldn't handle the text messages anymore. I'm like,
You get silence.
They'll put them back, right?
yeah, I was like, I'll go get it. So I go pick it up. And there was some old lady there who had the line all fucked up. And because when you're going to the pharmacy, you're dealing with, there's going to be some old people there.
Yeah.
So some old lady with like, was trying to figure out some insurance shit. Another guy is behind like a curtain doing the blood pressure. Well, I never even knew that was an option. The dude was skins behind the curtain, right next to the ice cream in Greenfield, China Eagle.
You never
He
seen
took his
that?
whole shirt off.
I've seen like the put your arm in the blood pressure thing.
Yeah.
I never seen a guy with his shirt off
Oh, no,
behind like
no.
a fucking doctor's fucking thing.
I never seen that either.
That's nuts.
Well,
like
how was
behind
he
the
built?
divider, huh? I had to peek behind the divider because I was like, "What's going on over here?"
I gotta see what's going on
I think
over
this
here.
guy's naked. You know what I mean? Like this is good for the podcast. And thank God this dude said it. I completely forgot about it. But yeah, I got some naked guy fucking get his
the blood pressure machine.
He put his dick in the cup.
Yeah, and I was just in there for 15 minutes, and like, dude, Greenfield, China, you keep your head straight, or you're gonna talk to 100 fucking people,
right.
dude. And it's brutal.
The worst is when you're at the pharmacy and the person in front of you, you think it's a quick transaction, and then they're like, "Do you have any questions?" Well, actually, you're like, "Fuck,
just
man."
They're like,
Eat
I
the
should
pill,
have
see if you
something
make
else
it."
here. Where's my?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Costco's big cop and roll. So I will say this about Costco: if there's a line in the pharmacy, and then like someone has questions, a pharmacy technician literally comes out of the back and starts ringing people up.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good
good.
teamwork.
Yeah.
Dude, the best thing I think John Eagle did was like start to text you because they'd be like, "Yeah, this should be ready by this time." Then you go there and it wouldn't be ready. You're like,
Yeah.
"Do you need to do any shopping?" You're like, "No, I just need this
I need
prescription."
prescription.
Like, what,
Now
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
shop
to
for 45
stand here
minutes?
And then
in the
there's-
stationary.
with 20 other people from Greenfield
Yeah.
waiting, and now you're talking to people you forgot existed. And
Yeah.
you were hoping you never see again.
That's the worst. my opinion. That's one of the hardest to deal with pharmacies.
For sure. Why don't they just like, like Amazon has those lockers. You go pick them up, you punch a code in, and like you can grab your shit if like you don't want if you live in a place where you can't get packages delivered.
Yeah.
Why don't like
box.
pharmacies just like have a big like locker system? You punch in your code, you prepay for it, and like your shit's just in there and you can roll.
Yeah, you
dude.
take it and leave.
Because
Yeah.
here I'll tell you why right now. because of the law that was passed about Scheduled 1 narcotics. So like you have to show ID to get your Schedule 1.
Right, but if you're there for blood pressure
Yeah, or like
medication or
some
something like that,
antibiotics
they
or
should
some
do
shit.
that.
And you're eligible for the
Right,
walker.
if you're there for some Vikes,
Yeah,
like,
if you're
okay,
gonna
you got to
get
go
it-
talk to somebody.
Yeah, if
You
you're
have to
gonna
show your
get-
ID for Vikes?
I don't know, but I know you have to
I'm
show
just
your ID
saying.
for. I do for psych meds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm nothing crazy, but I mean,
Well, it sounds like it.
no. Maybe I am crazy.
You got to give a thumbprint.
Maybe I don't even. Maybe I didn't show my ID. I just made that up. All right.
GFP, Mike from New Stanton. So, my gear grinder this week is, so my lady and I, we like to party, we like to have a good time. So, we both work Saturdays. So, here it is Saturday. And I'm ready. My gear grinder is, your lady gets you all fired up, ready to go party for the night. Ready to go out and get fucked up, real fucked up. Call and get a package, smash some shots, smash some booze, and then she comes over after work, says, I just want to get some food and go home.
Oh.
What the fuck do you do? You're ready to go.
You send her on her way.
Fucking
and get
phone
the
calls are
business.
made, beer's picked up, ready to get down. And you hear, I just want to go home and get some food. Needless to say, I'm not on my way home. Yeah. So, gear grinder of the week.
Yeah, I mean, go out without your lady.
Yeah.
Do
Or-
that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like this, but before when she gets in that mood, like, I just want to get some food or that. You get the package, come back home, feed her a shot. Let's say, babe, let's just do one bump.
That's
And-
on.
Yeah,
And then
right.
it's on like motherfucker.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, all right, maybe go out to dinner, just have a drink, and then start easing the drinks into her.
And then start feeding her
Start
some
twisting that
cocaine.
mind. Yeah, like, man, I just feel like going. You don't want to go out? Come on,
Once you got that itch, you got to scratch it.
Yeah. How do you get turned to that?
Especially when you're
making phone
counting
calls,
on it,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. I
Everything's lined up, ready to go.
Yeah.
went to the gym on Saturday, got done, and I was like, I'm sick of pussy jack. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get back to my roots here a little bit. Hit up a few friends, that I knew would be down to party. Drank for 10 hours. It was great. You know what I mean? But I need it. Like, sometimes you just got to go blow off that fucking steam. Now I probably won't. Well, we got a couple things coming up, so who the fuck knows? But, like, we got to scratch at it. I couldn't, like, it just needs to be done. It needs to get over.
It's
with.
healthy. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not.
No.
healthy for you how you feel. Like you need to blow off steam every
my
once in a while. You
cousin,
can't bottle
my
it up.
cousin was in from out of town. It was Saturday. I worked all day. He was like, "Do you have any plans tonight?" I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
this dude's never in town. I'm like, "What do you want to do?" They're like, Top Golf. I'm like, I'm not Ubering to Top Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go down lot 17. Went down there, got some food. Fucking broke my sober streak, and then it was on.
Yeah, fuck that sober streak.
You had a little itch going. You hit me up earlier. You were
I
like,
did. I didn't think
Yeah,
what are you
I
doing
had it.
tonight?
you were in this major poker tournament.
Yeah, dude. It's a
$8
once a
hit you
year
up.
thing.
You told me you were working. I guess you were until
I did. I worked.
Yeah, I started early. I started at like 2.
What time did you finish up?
Not bad, 10-ish.
Yep. I
Yeah,
finished
when-
up a little later.
I met up with. I met up with. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
It's one good thing. Like Lainey, if like she'll start seeing me, she'll be like, okay. That time,
Oh, she'll get you out of there?
she'll get me out of there, dude. Because if not, I'm not capable of getting myself
Right,
out of there.
right.
Fuck no.
Once you start taking
And
your
it's not
shirt
like
off.
it's not like a fight either. Usually, I'm like she could see me wearing down, but like I'll use the old Jack would just fight through it. But now I'm like yawning and shit. 8 hours of drinking was it put a. I felt okay the next day. Didn't feel fine at aerobics today. So started with the rumplements, man. I haven't done rumplements in a long
Where'd you go hang out?
time. Down Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
And William Penn got all fucked up.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. There it is. Now it's fixed. Right into the voicemail. I just left one voicemail last week to start with. I haven't left an anonymous voicemail on this podcast in quite some time. But the Fattress was hilarious. That's pretty good. Also, I just wanted to say, talking about the soccer people, fuck them. That's what you get for going to see soccer. Soccer sucks. No beer, whatever. It's fucking soccer. That's what you get. That's what you fucking deserve. My gear grinder this week is speed humps. I don't know if we ever talked about speed humps before on the road. They're fucking bullshit. But my friend got a fix for it. Speed hump, when you go over it, you lay on your fucking horn. Every speed hump you go over, lay on the fucking horn, and then the neighbors or whoever wanted the speed hump on their street because they're pussies, they get the noise complaint. Have them start complaining about the noise. Everyone honks when they go over my speed hump on my street. Well, take out the speed hump then.
Dude, that's fucking genius.
Yeah, you're a pretty smart guy there, Kenny.
Yeah. That's fucking. I hate those things,
especially on Beachwood.
When they're new, they're so high.
Dude, with that there was behind my old apartment in Southside. They were like testing them out, man, and they were jumps. They were so fucking high. Like I got an SUV, and like it was fucking my
if
my
you're
car
not paying
was
attention.
Oh my gosh! Dude.
Or if it's like sometimes a little bit of snow, you can't tell. Dude, the one on Beacon Street's like under this tree, and it's like real shady all the time. I got a truck and trailer one day. I'm talking, dude. I just didn't.
You're in there.
I didn't realize it was there, dude. You almost like hit your head off the ceiling of the truck.
Your trailer
all your
shot
equipment's
up.
upside down. You're like, what the hell?
Your dad's like the one person that speeds up when he gets close to them.
he's teaching them bumps a lesson.
Yeah, he's like going like 15, all of a sudden he's going 30.
Yeah, until your suspension.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
I don't think so.
He's like, that's how you get over it quicker.
They
like,
were dude. They rat fucked my fucking car, man. I hate those things. But yeah, beeping over them, that is genius.
That's
Kenny.
a really good idea.
Soccer, you guys been watching soccer at all?
No.
I watched the game today because I didn't have much to do today at all. It's so fucking boring, man. It was a 1-0 game and they won. It's just
sweet.
I don't mind it, but it's always on at stupid times.
Oh yeah, it's
if it was on prime time, I wouldn't watch it either. I don't mind people that like it. I get it. Maybe if you played it, you understand it a little more. I don't. I didn't play it, so
yeah. I played it till about 8th grade.
It's not for me.
I still don't. I couldn't tell your rules and shit like that.
Don't use your hands. That's the only rule.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like we could watch golf for hours. So
right, that's what, like Mishka, like dude. Yeah, I understand. He came from Russia. He loves soccer. Like he goes to watch baseball. He's like, this is boring. I'm like, I understand, but
yeah.
I mean, baseball is boring, but
as fuck, I think I'd rather watch soccer than baseball. All right, let's take a little break.
All right, but we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Finance Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured, and when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Smiles Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
Balenciaga is a bunch of fucking creeps.
So, dude, it's I'm sure most people know. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Everyone's seen it. My girlfriend actually sent me the thing. It was like, so Balenciaga, it's like a fashion thing, and like it's supported by Kim Kardashian. All the big celebrities, like the big fucking influencers. Like
they're ambassadors.
They're ambassadors for this Balenciaga. Their newest ad campaign, which they're trying to separate themselves from the ad campaign, which I think is bullshit because it'd be like us making a commercial, listening to the commercial, and then still playing the fucking commercial. So like they went to an ad agency, and what it is, it's like a little girl, and she's holding a teddy bear, and like and when she's holding this teddy bear, the teddy bear has like on that, what's that shit?
Bondage.
That BDSM.
Yeah, like leather straps and weird shit like that.
On the teddy bear. You know what I mean? So that's fucking weird. Then there's like Balenciaga shit like spread out. Something that I found out after doing like some more research, there's paperwork in the back of the thing, and it's a John Ashcroft thing against child pornography. Now, why the fuck would they have that?
There's some weird shit. Like one of their main like fashion people like posted like this child getting like tortured on Instagram. Really weird, fucking creepy shit, dude. Listen, the four of us talking about like the fashion world is almost impossible, but this is creepy as fuck. And like Cooper Kupp snapped out on like scolding shit out of him, and then I didn't see much celebrity after that really like backlash. Like Kim like made some bullshit like statement. Besides that, like I don't know, these motherfuckers are juiced up.
These motherfuckers. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna speak from the heart right here. The fucking bullshit that people get. I'm not saying bullshit. The things that people get completely outraged about these days, and then for this just to go. It's like I almost want to say it's getting swept under the rug.
Yeah, this should be like a nonstop.
This
news
should be
cover.
like a fucking what the fuck
should
are
be
these
destroy the company.
Yes,
destroy the
absolutely.
company. Destroy Adidas. I think Adidas like owns Balenciaga or like the same owners or shit like that.
Destroy the
Take
company
them all
or
out.
whoever's idea
Right.
wanted to have this like encrypted psychotic pedophile
That's
shit.
exactly what it was.
Yeah,
shoot 'em.
Whoever
Right.
did that, you got to investigate. I want to see your hard drive. You're a pervert.
You gotta look up if you're on. You got like if you look at the picture, you'll see the picture. It's fucking you're uncomfortable just looking at the picture. You got to do the thing where, like, I find out that there was paperwork about John Ashcroft versus so-and-so, and it was a child pornography case. And I'm like, this is fucking absolutely disgusting. Like, what the fuck? How does this make you want to buy these clothes? Or is it just for such elite people that we can't even wrap our head around
I think
what
it's
kind of
something
sick
like that.
fucks some
There's
of
some
these
sick
people
fucks
are?
I
out
think
there.
that's something that's probably more like what it is.
It's almost like they're proud of this crazy shit.
Right.
They're trying to like mainstream
Yeah,
it.
they're trying to normalize
Yeah,
it.
it's fucking
100%.
It'll
insane.
never be fucking.
No, but I mean,
messing
look
with
at what's his name? That dude that so-called killed himself in jail. Epstein.
Epstein,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
right.
never heard nothing about that, but you seen Johnny Depp every fucking minute of the trial on TV.
Yeah, it's nuts,
Yeah.
dude. It's fucking weird as hell.
That's true too, because and you know what? That's because not only was he gonna get fried,
All these rich, fucking powerful people.
and now what's her name's in prison for 25 years, and I wouldn't be
You
surprised.
still don't hear a lot about that. You don't hear about the list. You don't hear about what she knows.
You got to go on Netflix to watch a fucking documentary to see, like a new one to show like what a fucking scumbag she is. But it's like
There's a new one that just came out, right?
that's what I'm talking about. Filthy
yeah,
Rich.
is it any good?
I watched some of it. I didn't get through all of it yet, but yeah, it's interesting. But
They drag those documentaries the fuck out, man.
they're not telling you what you wanted. Like there's shit you're
Right.
like, you know, the truth is what everyone wants to know. Hey, who's involved in this?
Who's the pedos?
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
I won't watch their movies no more. I won't fucking support them. If you're fucking like little kids, fuck you. I don't want nothing to fucking do with you. And it's like they're not saying that, and that's because I feel like it's the scary thing is the people that are so high up that are into this shit. It's scary. They're putting the hush on the news and all that. That's just my theory.
Yeah, they're power brokers, and they can control the
and they could buy little kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucked up weird
That's
shit.
great. You should be shot for that.
Yeah, you're corn dick of the millennial.
Yeah.
There's this story came out. So last week we talked about let me see, it was on my phone. Chrisley. Chrisley went to jail from Chrisley Knows Best, him and his wife. He got sentenced. This was an interesting story. Let me see. All right. Here it was. So Chrisley is getting ready to go to prison. So he received an anonymous letter asking him to join an unnamed cartel. At first, like, it didn't have a name.
Like a prison gang?
Yeah, prison gang. And then it says membership includes protection, friendship, and a spot on the softball team. They needed $80,000 or a physical initiation, a.k.a. jumped in. They said send a money order to this address. He did it, and then later got a letter back saying that he was now in the Southside Asian Mafia in the federal prison system. Only later find out that there is no Southside Asian Mafia in the federal prison system.
Someone scammed him up for $80K.
Someone scammed him. And I'm like, dude, if you were smart enough to manipulate the banks and do all this shit, I guess when it comes to like shit like that, you're almost just like.
Well, he was probably terrified.
Of course he is.
He's still terrible.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's why he just jumped at that. Like, oh man, $80,000. Yeah, no
Someone
problem.
seen sucker coming a mile away. Like, dude, but fucking.
Yeah, Will Ferrell paid Kevin Hart all kinds of money and Get Hard.
Yeah, and that didn't work. That ended up working out for him though. You got. But dude, like, it's just like I feel like it was an inside job with this Chrisley thing. I feel like if you knew Chrisley's address, what you get away with, probably someone like a hype man, like do it. I feel like it was an inside job. If I had to say, it was probably one of his son's friends. That's just me. Hey.
Yeah, fuck it. Close to them, knows how scared they are. Like,
yeah, you got any Asian friends? Your kids got any Asian friends?
Yeah.
We had some scientists dig up some 40 or 50,000-year-old zombie virus that was buried in ice.
Nice.
Want to leave that alone, guys?
Yeah, what the fuck are you thinking?
Leave that in ice.
Yeah, Walking Dead's over. We don't need another fucking. We don't need to see the reality show.
Yeah, we've unlocked the plague, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Let's leave the zombie virus alone. Let's just.
Where'd they unlock it at?
Where the fuck did it say? Siberia. That makes sense. It was in the permafrost.
Do they know how old it's
Siberia
been?
has
almost 50,000 years old.
They used to have a high zombie population, so I'm not surprised that's where it came from.
I don't need to deal with zombies, dude. We got businesses we're running here. Like, I don't. Yeah, that's really gonna put a damper on
we
things.
got the live show coming up. Like, come on, man.
23rd, yeah. Zombies still. I don't give you a zombie or not.
Get us to the new year.
I'll tell you what. If zombies want to buy tickets,
no, we're not a zombie podcast. We gotta stand for. We're not a pedo podcast, and we're not a zombie podcast.
We're against pedophiles and zombies,
and everything else is on the table.
We're probably missing a few things we're against. But yeah. Fuck. What else we got? The Rock, dude. What do you guys? Well, I skipped one too. Kanye's walking around the Adidas office showing everybody Kim's nudes. That's not surprising at all.
Is that how he's trying to get back in there?
Yeah, I guess. Which is like, hey, Kanye. I got Google, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, she's fucking sucking dick on Pornhub. I think you can figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's weird though. That's a weird fucking move.
You're sold on it.
I mean,
did you see Did you see the nudes he was giving out? He might have exclusives.
Right.
Oh, he definitely has exclusives with his wife.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Maybe you got some shit you haven't seen.
Yeah,
Jack.
but you're seeing the same shit.
He's like, unfreeze my account.
Suck dick. What else you looking at?
I don't know.
Maybe she's into some weird shit.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like let's just say
photography has came a long way.
Yeah, let's just say Kanye West comes in like, hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? And comes in, he's like, I want to kick it on Greenfield Finds podcast, but check out these naked pictures of Kim real quick. You're gonna be like, no, I'm sorry, Kanye, I'm against that.
I'm probably gonna take a gander.
Yeah, why not? Well, you know what I mean? We're all gonna take a gander. I think he's more of a brother in arms for that, for sure. For showing some good naked. I'll pay good money for them nakeds.
How do you guys feel about The Rock? I know I hate The Rock. I feel like we all hate The Rock.
I
don't hate The Rock.
No.
I'm not a huge fan.
You guys are partial when it comes to The Rock.
What was his show? What was his show?
What?
That was on HBO.
We're
Ballers.
Ballers.
Terrible.
It's all right.
First couple seasons were okay.
It was all right.
Don't be scared to say you like it.
I kind of liked it. I like Denzel's son in that. It was like the better
Ricky
and the bald lawyer.
Yeah, Joe. He's good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first 2 seasons were the decent. Then it's just like, okay, this is nuts.
I like some of his films.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jumanji.
No, I like Walking Tall with Johnny Knoxville. I thought it was a good flick.
So The Rock brings a film crew to record this. He wants to go to a convenience store where he used to steal a Snickers bar every day, and he felt bad about it, and he's feeling bad about it for years. So now he wants to go to this convenience store and buy all the Snickers bars that they got. So he bought like $250 worth of Snickers bars, and he's making a big deal about it. And he's like, I used to steal these every day when I didn't have any money. Now I have money. I'm buying all the Snickers bars. And he's making the poor bastard at the counter ring up all these fucking Snickers bars.
Yeah.
And he's trying to engage the conversation with the dude while the dude's trying to like fucking
Do
catch
math.
the Snickers bar. And the dude's like looking at him like, shut the fuck up. It's so bad to the point where Rock is like, man, this dude isn't interested at all in this. Like, no, he's not, dude. The dude was he just smoked a joint out back.
It ain't his store.
And now you can, he don't give a fuck.
Who knows who owned that store?
Nobody
he might have
gives
won
a
his
fuck.
Snickers.
Yeah.
Now there ain't none left.
So he ended up tipping them and stuff like that. But it was just like
if it's
such
so heartfelt and you feel so bad, it's been bothering you so much. Why are you bringing a fucking film crew?
Dude,
Right.
Here's the thing.
right.
Like,
That's my
You just go do it.
Dude, I'm over The Rock.
dude, and I
Team Vin Diesel.
well, with that, after that move, I don't like that move one bit. Like, obviously, I know a little bit about a 12-step program, and like when you're making amends with people, like I've made a couple amends with random people with situations sort of like that. It was a little bit different. It was an Eaton Park employee, but yeah, it didn't have a film crew or anything.
Little
like
Eaton
that.
beat on him.
Well, yeah, it was one guy. He wouldn't give a fuck if I said who it was. It was the one black dude that worked up at Square Hill, looked like DMX, and then he ended up going down to Waterfront. And I happened to run into him. I was with my girl's
He's a
dad.
good waiter.
Yeah, great best waiter
Yeah,
ever.
he's cool. I know
Eaton Park
exactly
kid,
what you're talking
super good dude. And I went up to him. I'm like, dude, I don't know if you remember me. There was some time back where I like came in here. I was on drugs, and like I knew I wasn't gonna pay you, and I ran out on the food. And he was like, oh man, shit happens. And I was like, he's like, you better now? And I said, yeah. And I was able to make amends with him, but like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're just like The Rock now. You're telling everybody on the podcast how you did it. So
Did you
just
really
as bad as
care?
It was a humble brag.
Yeah. Good for you, buddy.
Way to go.
And then next week,
kid got a heart of gold.
Next week he's gonna be on the podcast and talk about how it made him feel.
I couldn't let that slide.
Did you get a smiley cookie out of it?
Yep. You guys like Smiley cookies?
Yeah, they're all right.
I like them. People hate. I feel like people
I
hate
think
them.
they're good.
Yeah,
They definitely
They just
taste
get
like
stale really
drywall.
quick.
Yeah, you got to eat them that like.
I don't mind if they get all hard.
I don't either.
I
but
like them when
that's
they have
what people
some
hate on 'em.
softness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When they're crunchy as fuck, they don't do
They
nothing
get a little
for me.
chalky.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
My
definitely
kids
use
love
to
them, dude.
Patch holes.
Yeah.
in
It keeps the
stuff.
kids want. The kids want to go back there forever because they get the smiley cookie, and they do not forget about the smiley cookie.
No, it's a good cookie.
Yep.
It's solid.
We had a 16-year-old kill somebody and then go live on IG on how to get rid of the body.
She's an idiot.
Kids are getting. That was a dude. I
That
know
was
that.
a chick?
Yeah, no, that was a guy. It looked like a chick. He killed a girl. I had to say. Then I read the article.
Yeah.
And that was a boy. Looked just
Was
like
he
a girl.
Transgender?
No, I think he was just a good old fashioned.
He was
boy.
trying really fucking hard.
Yeah, it was. I thought the same thing. I read
You can see the body and everything.
No, just the face, but it looked like a.
No,
So
I
you're
mean,
saying,
the person he killed.
Yeah, he flashed to the body real quick, like I don't know what to do, and then like turned the camera back on them, like, dude, this generation of kids, man, I know we were
Stupid as
stupid, but
fuck.
holy
Well,
fuck,
that dude got
man.
arrested for it, and what was it, like Jeanette or some shit?
Yeah, they did. Right, that was a few years back.
Yeah, yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, he was like, leave no witnesses or leave no shells. Like, you just fucking Instagram the murder scene with the body
With
and
the
you.
body, he was
Talking about leave no shells. He made a video.
That video was hard to watch.
Dude, what a piece of shit. And that was his boy.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts. Yeah, this dude killed. This was a PA too. It wasn't like Pittsburgh, but it was fucking PA.
Some sick
It
fucking
seemed like
weirdos
Central
out there.
PA.
Yeah, bunch of dumbos up there.
Whoa. We
No,
got
I
a
like
fan
Central.
base in
I like
Central PA.
yeah, I like Central PA. I'm just saying it seemed a little Central PA.
What is Central PA? Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah, like
State College.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Altoona, all that's considered.
I think
Central PA, Breezewood.
funniest thing I ever seen in Central PA was when me and Jack were driving to New York, and they had the fucking Joe Biden sign. He's dressed in Al Qaeda, and it said "Now taking applications."
That was crazy.
That was
And what were they? It was that, and they were selling leather coats every exit.
Yeah, and like so, like whether you're like conservative or you're liberal, either way, like you have to laugh at that. I mean, it was fucking hilarious.
And there wasn't just one of them. There was a few of those fucking
Someone
things.
spent a lot of money.
Oh, one dude went nuts, and he got the big one. Some people had the smaller version, like
He got the big Lamar one.
yeah, L to the A to the M to the A to the R. I'm the man on the mic that they call Lamar.
Messi stepping on Mexican flag after World Cup.
Bad move.
Now he
That's
got
stupid.
now he got Canelo on his ass.
Yeah.
Messi plays for Argentina.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, Argentina.
Are you sure?
I'm not positive.
Why?
I
Who do you think?
Yeah, because they played. It was
That's where he's from.
Uruguay and
It's the Blue
Argentina
Cross-
played yesterday.
Yeah, the flag. I'm thinking. Yeah,
Yeah, Argentina.
yeah.
They had like a celebration video go viral just after the game. Mexican flag on the ground. Messi's just like casually stepping on it, rubbing his bare feet on it. Canelo sees it, and he's pretty much told him it's on site when he sees him. It's gonna be kind of hard to concentrate on the World Cup moving forward here if you're Messi, I would imagine.
I
I'm
don't
sure
get
he
the
got a
whole
security
I don't
team
get
with him.
Yeah, he got a security team, but I don't get the whole flag stepping thing because he's not the only person to do this to a country's flag. Like I don't
get it
agree with
either.
it. I don't agree
Dude,
with it.
that's a big fucking thing to some. You know, people like. Not to get deep, but people fucking die for that flag. I don't care what
Right.
country it is.
Sure.
You step on it, dude. Someone
Over a soccer
watch
game?
your back,
Right.
dude. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna fuck you
Where's
up.
the sportsmanship?
Yeah, a dude like Canelo brought a
I
lot
wouldn't
of
be going to
positive-
Cabo anytime soon.
lot
Nah.
positive shit to Mexico. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're proud
Yeah,
of
right.
Mexico.
He's the man there.
Right, and you're like gonna sit there and disrespect his country. I mean, yeah, he should probably did it to like a smaller country.
Plus, I mean, like Messi's like a world famous soccer player. He probably has
One of the best.
Mexican fans. Well, he did.
He
Did.
did.
Yeah, he doesn't anymore. That's for sure.
That was a bad
What
move.
an idiot.
So you think he knew people were filming?
They're burning Messi jerseys.
I mean,
and
still, what do
fucking-
you get out of that?
Right.
I don't get it
And
either.
the thing is, when he was doing it, it's not like the rest of the team was going crazy. It almost went unnoticed. Like I didn't notice it until I read like Canelo was like was going to fuck him up over it.
What do you
And,
think Messi's beef is with Mexico? Got to be deeper than
Gotta
soccer.
be, yeah. There's something weird
Something
going on
happened
there.
down there. He
Yeah.
He got the clap down there in
he got robbed
'86.
in a
Yeah,
brothel.
maybe.
He went into a brothel and he ended up getting fucked in his root.
Yep. That could be the only
Now he
explanation.
hates the
It's
country.
a
What
tale
else
as old
could
as
it be?
time. It has. I mean, it has to be it.
A good old fashioned brothel raping.
Yeah. Like you get any pussy in there? No, but I got fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I like
I got raped by the bathroom attendant.
Yeah, I got fucked in my back pussy.
I thought he was giving me cologne. It was chlorophyll.
what'd you call that?
Chlorophyll's not more
It was
like chlorophyll.
allocating chill fabuloso.
Yeah, Scuba Steve Special smoking on that dank.
Company in Paris fired a guy because he wouldn't get drinks with him after work, and he actually sued him for it, and he won.
Good for
So
him.
he wasn't a company man. This is a big like we go out, we hang out after work.
I fired people for not having a beer with me after work.
You got to like be a part of the team, and he just wasn't with it, which I totally fucking get, dude. Because like listen, I'm not tooting my own horn. I've had friends my whole life, so like
You have
for
dude.
like I worked in restaurants where it was a big thing to like go out after your shift and hang out and and that's what they fucking did, and like I never ever very seldomly did it. And it was just like, why don't you ever come out with us? Like, I got people I know that I like that I want to hang out with after
right.
this.
That I haven't been with for my
The
shift.
8 hours that dude,
And then you were going to go drink, and then we're going to talk about Bravo the whole time.
Yeah.
Bravo binge.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm going to quit this place one of these days, man.
Bravo,
You
dude.
should start her own thing, man.
Yeah. It's seriously.
How many
shit like
times
that.
did me and you do coke, Shuli? We talk about starting our own concrete
But
company.
dude, we could do this. We'll start right now.
Yeah.
But it would be like,
They ain't there the next day. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm beeping a horn at Nelson's. He's like, Michael, your friend is here.
Your dad's probably like, why ain't Mike here?
He's like, where the fuck are you two assholes at? I'm like, oh, man, Mike's sick. What the fuck are you two assholes doing last night? Well, it was kind of this morning, Dad.
I didn't go to sleep yet.
but yeah, dudes would like get off work and then they would go blow all their money and fucking
That's-
bar of Louis at all fucking places.
Ah.
I'm like, dude, I ain't going to do that. Like, you don't have to hang out with people you work with. You just don't. Friendly with them. I liked everybody I worked with. I wanted to go fucking.
I have friends, like you said.
Yeah, like I wanted to go do shit with my boys.
What if he's in recovery?
Yeah, right.
Well,
that's another thing.
It's not a big deal.
I will say this, like I've learned this from doing comedy. They say like hanging out is a big thing, and I
can see that in comedy.
And I have gone and hung out with people. Obviously, I don't drink, but like you like some shit you do just got to make the effort. Like you got to do it. I don't think work is one of those things you should have to do it at.
Yeah, in reality, you shouldn't have to do it in comedy either. But
if you got a network,
but you're selling yourself. In comedy, you're selling yourself.
Yeah, the world's about connections. I get it, and some shit you gotta do it. But like fucking going every Friday, I gotta go to a happy hour with you motherfuckers. No fucking way, man.
I'm glad he won.
Yeah, you getting drunk with the busboy after work ain't gonna further your career.
And then we're lunatics when we drink, so like you're gonna get jammed up.
And you get judged at work. Dude, you were so fucked up.
You made me come. This is why I didn't want to come.
I told you.
I wanted to go drink in the woods with my friends where nobody judges me.
Yeah, no one will say anything.
Next thing you know, you're in HR for sexual harassment. Like, listen.
It's the last thing anybody needs. Toddler runs wild during an 8-hour flight, standing on tray tables, hitting the dude in the head in front of him. Parents did not do a thing to even try to stop him.
I would have snapped.
Dude.
20 years from now, kid will be on intervention.
Oh, yeah. If your parents aren't stopping you from acting like a damn fool, I hate to say
That's what happens when you have
they're not doing a good job.
Cage-free kids. That's
Dude.
what they
Cage-free kids.
Kids are going to be bad on flights.
You're dropping
Kids
the
are
ball.
going to cry on flights. You got to do. You have to. If you're putting the effort in and it's out of your control, I'll never even think. I'll be like, oh, this sucks for everybody. It sucks for them. It's,
At least he's trying.
Yeah, they're trying. If you're letting your kid run fucking wild, throw the kid off.
Dude,
the plane.
I get. You don't want to really like lay into the kid in front of everybody because it's like
Yeah.
You grab the kid up and you take him in the bathroom
And slip him Benadryl.
or you just berate him in the bathroom and scare the piss out of him in the bathroom quietly with a stern voice.
My mom would have roughed me up in front of everybody on that fucking plane.
Well, it's a different time
and
now,
she would
though,
have set the
Jack. Can't
tone,
do that.
and nobody would have said shit because they would have been scared of her if they even say something.
I mean, that's a different method.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore because every idiot's going to film you.
you're
Look how
filming
mean this guy is.
Right, and meanwhile, he's
being a dad.
He just took a shit in the aisle, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I traveled on airplanes a million times with my girls, especially when they were young, and like sometimes babies are inconsolable. You don't know what they're fucking crying for, what's going on.
Yeah.
You can only check the diaper and give them a bottle so many fucking times, you know? And the one time, both of my girls, they wouldn't let me and Rosa sit together because the girls like sit on your lap and there's only so many oxygen things or some shit. So she's sitting in front of me. I got this poor Asian dude next to me, and he's like, what the fuck is, what's going on? Is there something both of my kids are screaming, dude. I'm sweating like crazy, we're passing back and forth, like, here, I'll hold this one.
Trying everything, walking up and down the aisle.
This one older lady's like laughing. She's enjoying the craziness. This one dude keeps looking back. I'm like, you never heard a fucking baby cry, dude? Like, she'd be crying for an hour, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I'm trying. I have earplugs.
That's different.
Like, I brought earplugs from work for everybody on the plane. Because I didn't, like, what do I do? It's a 3-hour flight. What am I going to do?
Yeah, kids are fucking infants. There's nothing you could do
What
about
is
that.
it? Dramamine kind of.
Yeah, you Benadryl them. Or
Knock 'em out.
you make them run around the whole time before the flight. So then they get on a plane, out.
Our one friend was his daughter was throwing a fucking conniption, and they were it was during boarding, and like he had to grip her up, like, dude, just to get on the fucking plane.
Yeah.
She was going nuts. They had all these fucking bags. They couldn't, like, it was just
It's brutal, man.
Brutal shit at the airport. Nothing's going your way. Now your kid's going insane. He said there was an older lady behind him. He was like, here, give her to me. Fucking took the baby. Fucking calmed her completely down. Like, what?
Had those grandmother vibes.
Yeah, right. And like everything was cool. And he was like, dude, I don't know what I was about.
She saved the trip.
I was about to get out and go back home because that's where it was going, dude.
There's nothing you can do, especially when you're on that fucking tin can.
Well, that's the thing.
You gotta try though.
You have to try.
It's a fine line, like, because sometimes if the kid's on that line and you snap, like, you just prolong them not calming down.
Right.
So it's like if you keep your cool, like, it's like a weird game, dude.
But this day and age, give the kid the iPad. Let him space out for a minute. It's
It sounds like these people they might not even have had access to iPads.
They didn't have access to parenting books either.
Brother in arms, Tiger Woods pulls out of Hero World Challenge, says he could hit any golf shot he wants. He just can't walk right now. He got like plantar fasciitis or some
Dude,
shit now.
his legs are wrecked.
His legs. Get the fucking golf cart exemption, dude. Get it over with. I know his pride. I know he won't. It sucks.
It is what it is. He's won enough.
Wait, so
they don't like to get because
it's hard to get
Tiger's
Bailey
denied.
going.
He's like been in a part of people are like, no, you got to walk because there's been a couple guys that went for it and he was against it. So for him to do it for himself, it would be a hypocritical move.
I get it, but bro, you can't. Are you see the?
He's out. He's hurt.
out.
Injuries.
Yeah.
Father time 1. That and car wrecks and jumping out of fucking airplanes. It like destroyed his lower body.
Tiger jumped out of airplanes?
He did like Navy SEAL training.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you're
crushed his
right.
knees.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Jumping
shit.
out of planes.
That
yeah.
was nuts. Yeah, he was doing all that fucking like tactical shooting
Yeah.
and crazy shit. He's a wild.
What to
dude.
help
Did you
his swing?
see what he said about Greg Norman with like Liv? Like I think the PGA is gonna like probably like talk to Liv, but they're like, we want Greg Norman out. This doesn't happen with Greg Norman.
Really?
Tiger Woods came out and said it flat out.
Was Greg Norman the main one to start?
Yeah.
with? That would be a big fuck. Well, he still got his money already, though, right?
He got
You
his
would
money,
think.
but Greg Norman just doesn't want to go away.
Yeah.
Greg Norman wants to be the face of this.
Of Liv.
Yeah, and Tiger Woods and McIlroy. Woods just said flat out, there's no discussions with that dude in the room.
That's wild. I missed that.
Yeah.
Good. Norman sucks.
He tried to kill the PGA.
Yeah. He
So you're
going
gonna
to
get your money.
Of it.
Yeah, you're gonna be a rich man, but you're not gonna get like this.
Those Saudis don't give a fuck about Greg Norman.
Nope.
No.
He was the figurehead.
If they could fucking get a TV deal, combine some events with the PGA,
Yeah.
see you later, Greg Norman.
Yep.
I can't imagine Greg selling too many shark hoodies anymore. Shark
No.
fucking.
This stuff ain't bad still.
It's
Actually,
not, dude. It's the logo's great.
Yeah.
But
Like the little shark?
it always pops up on my Instagram for some fucking reason.
Because we're talking about it.
Maybe. And but people like hate his guts. I can't imagine that.
Yeah,
the
he's
brand's doing
definitely
too well.
polarized himself for sure.
Huh? Yeah, I don't. Tiger's fucked, man. I don't know how he's gonna. You got what? Got a couple months until the Masters. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. A couple had their baby in McDonald's, and they're calling the baby Little Nugget. Perfect.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Girl went into labor. Well, they were on their way to the hospital. She was like, "Hey, you got to pull over. I got to use the bathroom." It was pretty much, "You got to pull over. I got to have this baby." Had the baby, and they're like, "Yep, now we're gonna call it Little Nugget." It's fucking fantastic.
It's classy.
The kid will have a story like why, and why do they call you Little Nugget? Get some talk show spots, things like that. Probably get a TikTok popping for Little Nugget. So
What do you think they clean the bathrooms in McDonald's with?
same shit they use down in
right?
Jail.
Just call them Little Fabuloso.
Yeah.
If you know the password, they'll dip your nuggets in it. You can smoke them.
Scuba Steve was smoking nugs. Chicken nugs.
I saw the most ruthless McDonald's employee fight today, man. It was wild. It was two fat chicks going at it, hard as hell. Girl ripped her weave off, threw her weave like into the fry fucking maker pretty much. The girl that got beat up gets on FaceTime to call like her sister or something to come like you gotta come up or you gotta come up, or as she's FaceTiming her sister, the girl that just beat her up comes up behind her, suckers her in the back of the head and starts whooping her ass again. And people were still like, "Man, can I get my nuggets?" Like, dude, go somewhere else.
Is the ice cream machine
Either
still
call
working?
call the police or just leave.
You leave. Like, there's fucking. They just threw the weave in the fucking.
Yeah, you
fry
want those
machine.
fries now?
It's
Dude,
nuts.
do you think Little Nugget could get some kind of commercial deal
Yes.
with McDonald's down the road? I think that was a good play. 'Cause
Playing the
McDonald's
futures.
is definitely gonna have to kick Little Nugget something.
I would think so.
She's gonna have to change her name to McNugget though.
We had a Jesus Christ, man.
Mm-hmm.
We had a puppy reunited with the owner after being missing for 12 years. So this dog was missing for 12 years. This lady drove all over the country looking for her missing dog for 8 years. Finally gets up after 8 years. Miraculously found the dog because they were able to identify the dog through a microchip that was implanted. Dog was in very poor condition, but now he's nursing back to health. 12 years is a long-ass time.
Dog's about dead, right?
Yeah, do you want that dog? You probably have a new dog
Nurse him back
then.
to health. What is he gonna look like in 12 years?
Yeah,
Especially living on the street.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. You
that's a
finally get your
street
dog.
dog.
Yeah. You're gonna get your dog back, and it's probably gonna kick the bucket in a year or two. You know,
Yeah.
like how many?
got a little dog in him. Yeah, fuck that. The husband probably got
I mean, you
so
gotta get
sick.
out there and find that fucking dog.
Here's the thing. The husband was like, enough's enough. So he fucking went, made up a bullshit microchip scheme, got it fucking duplicated, was like, oh my God. She was like, it was a pug, now it's a German Shepherd. He's like, this motherfucker been on the street for 12 years. 12 hard years.
We had Vin Diesel with the IG post of 2022. Posted a picture of himself last night. Looks like to be at like an NBA game or something in a white leather jacket with a thumbs up like this. The caption said, I'm going to need Brittany Griner back home before Christmas.
Oh,
Vin Diesel's on the case, getting Griner out of Russia, dude.
She's good as free.
Well, dude, have you seen what he did when he had to go to outer space? I mean, the guy's amazing.
Does Vin Diesel think he's like really fucking Dom Toretto and like lives in the Fast and Furious?
What if they break? What if they get together with The Rock after they ball it in Snickers, and it's all part of their fucking master scheme, and they're gonna like get the crew minus Paul Walker. They're gonna get the rest of the crew back together, and they're gonna break her out for Fast and the Furious 13. Brittany comes.
I mean,
home.
everybody,
dude, that would be.
Everybody knows Putin loves Snickers.
They're just gonna lull the guards to sleep with Snickers bars because they don't have that kind of candy in Russia.
Diabetic shock.
And Putin loves a good Snickers.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah, so here comes Fast and Furious 13. Brittany's coming home.
Do you think Putin sees that and gets a little tight? Like, oh fuck, Vin Diesel's on the case.
Dom Toretto's coming here.
Dom Toretto and the family are on the way
with a white leather coat. He ain't playing fucking
thumbs
games.
up.
Yeah,
he knows about it for sure.
Dude, he got to be out of his fucking mind.
He's like, we must step up security.
He got to check all like the NOS dispensaries. You know what I mean? Within like within the intercontinental. You know what I mean? Like, is there anywhere over in Russia that's been selling a ridiculous amount of NOS?
That was crazy, man. That NOS fucking time. Wonder if that's still a thing. I guess people probably still drag race each other.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just not in pits.
No, with all the speed humps.
Yeah, California, that shit's a lifestyle.
They got that one show. Where are they at?
Drag race.
No, it's called King of the, or no, I can't think of it. But they drag race all the time, illegally or whatever. They're in like the Midwest somewhere.
King of the streets,
some shit like that.
Sounds about right.
Sheets of the streets.
T.O. knocks out a guy at CVS for being a dickhead. T.O. put the work on that dude. See that?
He's still, yeah.
T.O. is not aging at all.
No.
It's nuts, man. Good for him.
Well, what did the dude do to
He was just
deserve
being
it?
a major disruptor. Like, I think he was doing some wild shit in CVS, like bothering everybody, like a full-blown nut.
Yeah.
T.O. hit him with like a two-piece.
And you know what? Probably made a lot of people feel a lot safer.
They probably
For
clapped.
sure, yeah.
They probably
yeah,
clapped
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, T.O. got no backlash for this at all.
Yeah.
So you know that
He was in the right then.
Yeah.
That's a man being a man, stepping up and you know what I mean? Mad props to him for that.
Yeah. You got to watch those nuts, dude. You don't know what they're capable of.
No.
T.O. figures like, dude, I'm a fucking professional athlete. Like, this dude ain't
Probably.
taking me
Yeah,
unless he got a
probably
gun
all
on
right.
him.
Yeah.
OBJ kicked off a fight leaving Miami for going in and out of consciousness. Well, he's leaving Miami, dude.
He was going
Is that all he did?
They said he refused. I think he was like fucking. I don't know. But it seems like he was fucked up. Like
They said he pushed a stewardess or something.
See, I just read he like wouldn't put his seatbelt on.
They said he like.
I think he was being uncooperative or
He was
some
going
shit.
off that lean.
He was going off
Yeah,
that
he was.
goony.
Him and Rick Ross were sucking on that alkaline lean.
It's really bad timing for OBJ. He's trying to get signed to a squad, and when you're wilding out.
Yeah, he can't even get home.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be another professional athlete that wasted all his talent.
Yep.
How old is he? He's not even that old.
He's
30.
not. He's getting a little up there, though.
He's getting up there enough
30.
to the point where nobody's going to put up with his shit.
Right. Cut back on the shit, dude.
Yeah.
They said
Do the shit when you retire.
They said
Yeah,
that
do
After
what
you
you
make all your
want.
money.
Right.
he had an opportunity. I want to say the two teams that were after him are too
Grateful
highly.
Mike.
Was the Cowboys and the Chiefs. So
I heard the Raiders were interested in him too.
Think about the Raiders. Why the fuck they won?
He
They're
ain't going to
2.
the
They're
Raiders.
like
Well,
3-7.
No,
Yeah, right.
this was beginning of the year. They
He
were
might go to the
interested.
Raiders now because if everyone fucking pulls back out on him. Yeah, I think he's going to go to the Cowboys, which would be nice. Dude, Greenfield might be the coach of the year.
It could be
Could be.
if he
What's that Miami's dude's name? He probably is, though.
the Mick no not McDermott
Can't think of the fucking guy's name right
Mike McDermott.
McDermott. That's it.
now. Is it?
Could be.
Yeah, it is McDermott. Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a little break.
All right, buddy, we'll take a real quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more of that Greenfield Smash podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh, Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so I'm watching TV the other day, and dude, this commercial comes on, and it's like there's a new thing you could do for like your dog's DNA. Did you see this?
Yeah, I know.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
No, it's not cheap either.
It's not cheap. Like, dude, if you want to know what kind of breed, like, you know what I mean, the depths of your dog's
it's
pedigree.
bloodline, yeah.
Yeah, like you can go like almost like how like a human can do it, except for your dog. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a fuck?
I'll tell you, someone we know is a dog breeder now, and they were saying how specific people get with the breeds. I could see like someone who's a non-licensed breeder saying whatever they wanted to say. Someone buying that dog, but well, that's not this type of bloodline. Like there is dog snobs out there.
I get that, but the percentage of dog snobs that are like that knee deep in like the pedigree of it,
they knew about it before they made that commercial.
It cannot be like a really widespread. Like, you know what? I got a mutt here. I wonder what he really is.
I bet people,
no one in this room is gonna be like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna spend that $300. I gotta find out what kind of dog.
How much was it?
I made that up. I don't know what it is.
But I mean, dude, it's like you know.
It was one of them things where like they didn't get to like what the exact price was. But if they're spending money on putting a commercial on it,
it ain't
to
cheap.
Pull you in, like, dude, are we running out of shit? Like,
Jimmy, what are you? Yeah, I mean, dude, here's the thing. Whoever did it is probably gonna make a ton of money off of it.
The whites will spend some money on stupid shit, man.
Yeah,
I guess that's their niche market right there.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see if Fluffy's 100% German.
Yeah. Like what's the one for the humans that's like
23andMe or
23andMe. There's like a bunch of them now. Like there's like one thing you could take to see like what kind of food meshes with your body better and stuff
10X.
like that.
And then
10X. Like,
10X.
I think that's pretty expensive too. But that'd be something worth like looking into.
They have that one that'll tell you like what you're genetically predisposed to. Like if you might have a chance of having heart disease or something like this because of shit in your DNA or whatever.
What's 10X?
10X is the shit Dana White did. Dave Portnoy just did it. It's they pretty much figure out, like Shuley just said, like, all right, you're susceptible to like all this shit. Here's a food plan. Here's a vitamin plan. here, we're gonna get you on this to try to like counteract all the shit that
How
that
much
could
is
fuck
that?
you up. We could. Not with our 12 sponsors. We're pulling this off.
I'm sure it's more than $100.
Yeah. It's pretty. I don't know how. I'm sure it's expensive as fuck. We're talking about like David White, Dana White, and like Portnoy and shit like that. But yeah, the rich are finding ways to stay alive. I mean, what it really is, it's you want the blood transfusion from a fucking 10-year-old. That's what gets you. You need a blood boy. You need a blood boy to fucking do the transfusions, and then next thing you know, you'll be okay for a few years. But yeah, the 10X shit's getting wild. He's who knows? It could be all bullshit. He's targeting celebrities with all kinds of fucking money.
But
yeah, they told like Dana White, like, you're gonna die in 10 years, and now Dana White's like, I'm gonna live till I'm 94. He said, like, ooh, how do you know that?
It's like it's the old pump and dump. I mean, they get the biggest influencers out there. Like, for people that would buy that, Dana White and Portnoy and probably Joe Rogan would be the 3 biggest influencers that people would listen to. Like, oh my God, like in the bracket of people that would buy into that. So they already got 2 out of the 3.
If it was like financial, like, dude, I mean, what would you pay for that?
Seriously, $500.
I would pay $500 for it.
If I could,
no, if you know it works, I pay $5,000 for that. If you,
I said 500.
Yeah,
$5,000, like if insurance, I don't know.
If you know it's going to work and it's going to save your life, you pay $5,000
If it's going to add time to your life, yeah,
right. But how the fuck do you know that?
Right. I mean, they could just be making.
I could take a few guesses what's good to cut out on my own, and you know what I mean, it might elongate my life a little bit too.
Yeah, but who wants to be alive that long?
Yeah,
you can't have fun.
Listen, everybody going to die something.
Yep.
They're like, oh, Mike, you should start smoking crack again. It'll lead to longevity. I'm like, well, you heard a doctor, honey.
And the doctor's like, hey, I have some crack. Would you like to buy it from me?
And then he was like, oh, we were wrong about that. Sorry, it was a misprint. And by the time I'm back in rehab, like, you motherfucker. I traded all my baseball cards to the Eagle Tits for $7.
Surely, what do you got?
I don't know if I ever brought this up before. That fucking elf on the shelf got to be the fucking biggest pain in the ass, the stupidest idea ever developed. Dude.
When's that fire up? The day after Thanksgiving?
After fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's a long stretch, dude.
And like, it's supposed to move every night.
Yeah, if you forget to move, they get upset.
It's like, what the?
Then you gotta blame them for not moving.
Yeah.
This was your gear grinder last year, but it was so it was so fucking funny because you said you and Rosa like fucking forgot to move it, and it was in like your glass like case where you keep your plates or some shit in your cabinet, and they were like, oh, like it didn't move, and Rose was like, they got COVID, they're in quarantine.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smooth. I forgot I did this last year. But it still gets on my fucking nerves. It hasn't changed that at all.
No.
When do you break it to them and this thing isn't real? Like, come on, kids.
I feel like doing it right now.
Come on, kids. It's a doll.
Yeah, you know this thing is walking around.
You're in a weird position because you have a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old.
Well, naturally, the 9-year-old will probably ruin it sooner or later. For
some of the
else.
shit I see, some people like. I'm talking about the parents. Get like really involved into
and
this.
Then that's all
I
about
see some
that.
major.
Yeah, you're being a big kid is what it is. That's for you.
Posting the shit and your people are like, that's so cool. I like when people do the fucked up shit with it, like when they put it like the elf in a hot tub with naked Barbie.
Yeah, cornholing each other.
Yeah, they're like fake Coke, maybe real Coke. I don't know, but it's like lines lined up by the bathtub.
Well, that's clever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's not bad.
Do you give gifts with this thing ever? Because I've seen like the fire. Like this is the first time I've seen this year. I see some pretty big gifts attached to like the first elf on the shelf.
Big gifts? No.
I mean,
like one of them
Oculus?
No, it's like the little calendar each day.
Advent calendar.
Advent calendar.
So like a little gift
like
piece
that.
of chocolate in there.
There's 25 pieces, or what
25 pieces of chocolate.
Yeah.
Your kid's probably going to eat 7 a day. It never works out, but that's small. It's a dollar store gift.
Dude, we had that Advent calendar. I think my parents still have it. Where like the little mouse, do you know what I'm talking about? It was like a little, it was a calendar you hung up. It was like made out of like, I don't know.
You like moved the thing
and
to a different
pocket.
pocket.
Every day. It was a little mouse, so you moved it every day. And my sister loved that fucking mouse. And me and my brother would like throw it away and hide it, and she would go fucking bananas, dude. It was crazy.
And it made your day.
It made my fucking day. She's like, where's Mousy? Like we fucking drowned him. Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, so a lot of people probably go through this to go down Costco, but I'm not in Costco so much. As soon as you walk in, you're coming around the bend. For about 6 months now, the same fucking guy he's been asking me to switch my cell phone service. And like he gotta know who I am by now. Like every time, and I'm like as polite as can be to him. I'm like, oh my man, I'm good. You know, I've been saying this for 6 months. I'm literally in Costco 3 times a week. You know who I am. And like the other day, he was more relentless than before, and he was like, dude, you just gotta hear what I gotta say. And like I told him, I said, I listened to it the one day. You told me you were giving me a free phone, all this stuff. We were getting ready to switch it over, and for some reason I had to pay a $400. No. You already explained it.
You told him everything back to him.
I said, we're good. I'm good. It's not a free phone. That's a lie. And I said, and like you don't see me every day, and I say no. But now you ask me, and then you ask me again. Here's what he did. It fucking pissed me off. So here's the jewelry section. Here's the work clothes section. They're like this far apart. I'm walking past like this, like parallel to him. I ignore him. My man. That's all I say to him. My man. Go over to the clothing section. He follows me over there.
That's crazy.
Dude, that never happened to me before.
He's working on a little bit of commission.
Night.
It was actually on Saturday. And Saturday was slow in there. I thought it was super slow for it being the holiday season, but it's 100% a commission thing. They usually have like 2 or 3 people in there, but the one dude's always in there, and he literally walked past where I think should be his line and came over into my area, and I'm like, dude,
out of his jurisdiction.
And I'm like, dude, we already talked about this before. You told me we ran through the numbers.
I hate those people,
and
dude.
like you told me I was gonna. We were all signed up, and then you said all I gotta do is pay $400. I said it's not free. None of this is free.
What'd
it's
he say
bullshit. He said, no, let's run the numbers again. I said, no, because you said that the first time. And I said, and it's nothing changed since then. I'm not paying any extra money than I have to pay right now, unless you're literally giving me a free cell phone, unless you're literally telling me I don't owe any money on this new bill for a month. That's the only way I'm doing it. Yeah, well, with the thing with the surcharge, you switch everything over, but you would still be able to keep your Apple ID. And I'm like, buddy, I'm good.
Leave me alone, cuz.
Sounds very complicated.
I think it's because I get that because I'm always like, my man.
You don't know.
I give him a how you doing sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes being nice, fucking.
Dude, I ignored that. I know the dude, and I ignored him straight up. I said, hey, can I just talk to you for a second? I got Josie with me who's like ripping stuff off. I'm like, dude, I got a kid I got to follow around. No.
Yeah.
You see this maniac?
Yeah. Like, yeah, let me stop and talk. No.
Selling stuff in a fucking Costco or anywhere is a tough gig, man, because you're going to...
You have to be obnoxious.
No, the worst one is the telemarketer, dude. That got to be the worst job.
Well, the phone anymore, right, because
yeah.
it says spam and you can just shut it down.
That's why I get it. Like, you're getting Costco, I'd say at least 3,000-4,000 people walking by. If you get 2 a day, that's probably a good day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, you're like, hey... Maybe he like
trick a couple old people and they're scared to they're already pot committed and they're scared to pull out once they realize they're getting fucked a little bit.
Yeah,
dude, he's probably. I mean, I'm sure that's a hustle, and some people are like, man, it's a contact sport. You got to talk to everybody. He should just put a sign up like, I bet I could beat your cell phone plan. Just leave it there and sit there and act like he don't give a shit. And he probably just get as many people.
Yeah,
you're right. Probably way more. I'd be like, oh, let me hear about
Instead
it.
of like having to deal with that confrontational people look at you like, I hate you, despise you every day.
Yeah, because people walking into a place like Costco, it's crowded as fuck most of the time. Your head's on a swivel. You're trying to get in and out of there.
I know what I want, buddy, and it ain't a new cell phone.
You're trying to make sure you get to the croissants before they're gone.
Right. See, I all the good snow pants. I got to get in there.
Yeah.
I got a gear grinder. I worked from home today, and I haven't done that in a minute. And it's the holiday season. You know, Leanie's ordering a lot of packages. I'm ordering some packages. So packages are coming to the house like pretty. You know, I think it happened 4 times today between the mailman and like the packages coming.
I love that.
You love that?
I love when I get stuff in it, like a package. Yeah, and it's for me.
Yeah, my dog just goes fucking bananas on him, dude. Someone like on a work call. Fucking dude's walking up to the door. I can't even hear him. Like, but Paisley can hear him. She starts going fucking ape shit, and I'm like, wait a second. Sorry, you know, the fucking FedEx guy's here, and it's just like, man, it's the holiday season in these packages. It's just, and it's such like weird random stuff too that she orders, and it's just like, this is fucking nuts.
It's crazy.
It never stops.
Never.
And it's like it's nothing big, and it's just like
not yet.
And it's shit like, you know. Having like living with a girl, having a wife, you have a bunch of shit that you need, but you don't need at the same time. It's nice to have.
Like what?
like a spatula. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have a
flips up over your fingers.
Yeah, I didn't have a spatula, so I moved in with her.
Really?
Yeah, you use a fork.
Yeah, you use a fork.
It's pretty easy.
I had like 6 forks. You know, we always have like
none of them matched.
We always have like ibuprofen and like fucking. We always have like Toms and like, you know, shit like that I would just never ever wouldn't buy, dude. I was always
you don't buy ibuprofen. You ain't an Advil guy,
dude. No, I mean, like
if you had a headache, you just suck it up.
Sucked it up. Walked to the bodega. Got it there. You know, it's just like
spend a mint on 12 pills.
Yeah, she'll buy. I mean, I don't care about like the
you don't go to
Costco
shit. Yet, do you?
I've been a Costco guy. I'd like to stay out of the waterfront. It's far, you know. But
what's close to you?
There's a BJ's very close to my house.
BJ's wholesaler.
Yeah,
What's
very
like?
very close to my house. I haven't been. I heard they sell mangoes. Did you ever see that commercial? Like, we sell mangoes. Like, who gives a fuck, BJ's?
I want to meet someone that went there because like, I heard they sell sports cards.
Go check it out.
I'm surprised you don't have a membership there.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for someone. I was hoping maybe.
No, where do we go? We go to Sam's Club for the bulk shit. Yeah, there's a Sam's relatively close too. That's, you know, get toilet paper and all that shit. But I don't care about the ordering shit. It's fine. It's real small items. But the dog going bananas when I'm on a work call. I'm like, Jesus, this is brutal, man.
Yeah, I could see that.
What can you do?
I've been on a Zoom for, I think actually it was for something, and it was for a DVE thing, and it was like the Bachelor thing, and someone had a dog, and like we literally had to reset the show because the dog was going fucking.
Yeah, Randy's dog snaps out sometimes
when we're on.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Randy, it was someone else, but it was like, shut that, you know what I mean? Like his dog would like yip a little bit. This dog got like all up in the thing, and the dude thought it was funny, and like, dude, we can't hear it. Like,
my dog, that's his new thing. Like when he could, like, you can't see it's me.
Yeah.
Even when I come over, he'll like does this like howling thing, dude. It's crazy.
See, she don't bark at me. She just barks at, like, she goes nuts on strangers, man. Nuts.
Any delivery guy, my dog fucking hates him. Like she's going nuts, dude.
Your dog.
Any human being that crosses the
She
threshold
must
of your
attack
house.
John the one day.
And then I finally pet the dog, and it kind of likes me. So maybe that's what like, dude. You can,
That's
like,
usually what you do to dogs.
well, you know, if you bark at me and show me your teeth for the first 10 minutes I'm at your house.
Yeah, you're
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, you're hissing at me.
Yeah.
She was just trying to let you know this is her
Put this
place.
dog in the basement.
Welcome to Stanley Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I gotta have a fucking guard dog.
Sten Squad rep.
Yeah.
Sten Squad mascot.
That's why I got the dog.
I know the Sten Squad listens to this. I know they do.
Oh, man.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, but I think we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest Podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado and Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe and Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe and Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finance Podcast. Real quick, just a reminder, that live show we have coming up December 23rd. Get your tickets on bottlerocketsocial.com. Please get your tickets. The sooner the better. It helps us out and we can figure things out. Also, we've been posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so if you follow our social media. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video, don't forget to hit that like button.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
Is that how we usually do it?
Yeah, I usually go, what would Greenfield do? I don't fucking
And then I say whoop, whoop.
No, are you ready for what would
Look
Greenfield?
how stoned Z-Bird is.
Yeah. I think I am, too. Fuck, we do this every fucking week. I can't remember how it goes.
No, I think I go, all right, Jack, you ready for what would Greenfield do? You're like, what would Greenfield do?
Yeah, that's
I go,
what it
whoop,
is.
whoop. Yep.
All right. Well, fuck it.
It ain't my fault we were recording a rap studio. Taylor Gang, there was this fucking weed coming in through the vents.
It is seeping, man. There was these fucking nerdy white people walking by, like right in front of me when I was hitting the buzzer, and they're like, "Woo wee!" You know?
They got a contact guy.
It just seeps out into the fucking
The block
street.
is hot, dude. You
the
just
block
walk,
is hot.
You could get roasted if you just fucking hang out in front of the door out front.
It's fucking
My
nuts, man.
my Uncle Carmen was doing like sidewalks out here or something. He was like, "Oh, that place, yeah, I know. It smells like weed all the time." Like that's the one.
That's it.
That's how you know it's a good rap studio.
Yeah,
A bad one smells like crack.
or Fabuloso.
Yeah. Down the county.
If you could only shop at 3 of these stores for the rest of your life, what are you choosing? We got Target, CVS, Costco, Trader Joe's, Aldi's, Walmart, Dollar Tree, 7-Eleven, or Whole Foods. Z-Bird, what do you got?
I can only shop at 3 of them?
3.
Costco, CVS, and Target.
Costco, CVS, and Target. Costco sells gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're covered there then.
Yep.
I don't think you need 3, just Costco.
No, but you can't have all those bulk items
you know
all the
what?
time.
I got to change that because I chew.
CVS don't sell chew.
Costco, Target. I can do it at CVS. Costco, Target, and 7-Eleven. Because I need a convenience store in my life.
You took my point.
A little quick cup of
Yeah,
coffee.
you definitely. Yeah, you need a convenience store for sure. So I was gonna go 7-Eleven, Costco, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's.
Yeah, you're a Trader Joe's
Big
guy.
Trader Joe's guy. But dude, I'll tell you what, man. I hate on Aldi just because that fucking stupid quarter. But like, dude, Aldi got some fire stuff, dude. They really
deals,
fucking do.
too, right?
Yeah, it's
They got
fucking cheap.
weird random items. Like sometimes
It's
Different
not
brands.
consistent.
No, yeah, but like to see, like, you know what? Maybe I do need this lawn chair
yeah, maybe you do.
for cheap for
and
12
some
bucks.
arugula.
Yeah.
Did you either one of you or any actually? There's a store. I think it's kind of like a Trader Joe's Aldi mixed. It's called Fresh Time.
Yeah,
I never
Rosa
fucked with
Rosa
Fresh
hits
Time.
Fresh Time.
Where's that at?
There's one out in West Mifflin by
Yeah,
Century
3 got one.
My
If there's one
cousin
out in
Gene
Robinson.
swears by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosa goes to Fresh Time. I think there's one out in like Banksville or some shit by her mom's
Okay.
house. Yeah.
Dude, Trader Joe's got this tzatziki sauce, man. Holy
What's
fuck.
tzatziki
Good.
sauce?
Oh,
That's the cucumber
dude,
sauce from the
cucumber
gyro.
sauce on the gyro.
That's hard. That's good stuff. It's good. The Tzatzikie's hard to find.
Really
It
hard
is.
to find. I just had Lenny buy 3 containers of it.
Really?
Dude,
You
one,
bulking up.
What
there's
do you
like
put it on?
Everything.
pita bread, cucumbers. fucking-
Just dip pita
yeah,
bread in it.
yeah,
It's
right, that's
fire.
what-
Yeah.
Do you use the little nan dippers?
like the naan bread or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I ate
You'll
with
know
today.
nan bread.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that, dude. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah, I should even have said that. These motherfuckers are going to buy up all my tzatziki sauce. What do you guys? Where are you shopping at?
Costco, Target. Like I said, it's pretty basic for me.
Yeah,
I'm not a
7-Eleven.
Trader Joe's guy. Yeah.
I think Mike's is the answer, dude. Like Costco, you get all your bulk. Fucking Target, everything that Costco has in bulk, or shit you need otherwise.
Plus, Target got the gear too. I mean,
Yeah.
Costco has some gear, but like,
And then you need the
gear.
7-Eleven.
You can get a car battery. You can get tires.
Yeah, you can get anything. A
And
cell phone.
They're stepping into everything. Cell phone, big screen TVs.
Vacations,
Yeah,
cruises.
yeah, you can get a
gift
fucking
cards.
timeshare.
You can get
Yeah.
you can buy them fucking-
Mattresses.
A churro.
Yeah.
We got to go to the mattresses. I'm going to Costco.
man, I haven't had a churro forever. I love a good churro. I remember the first time I ever had a churro was out at the Waypool. And
Blew
I ate,
your fucking
dude,
mind.
I ate like 7 of them. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
This
thing,
is
dude?
delicious.
Yeah,
What's
we
it,
we
just
all
deep fried, like it's like that long
deep fried
stick?
dough with cinnamon and sugar on it.
Yeah.
Dude, Yogi's mom took us out to the wave pool. We all ate 1,000,000 fucking churros because we never fucking had them before, and we all were farting on the way home. She was so mad, it was crazy.
She didn't like it.
Dude, it was so
Churro fart.
bad, dude. We were all churro farting, man.
She was like, "You bunch of Jagger bushes."
Yeah, she was. Oh, it was disgusting. But yeah, we were all churroed up, losing our marbles. Bunch of kids from Greenfield.
Losing your O-rings.
Yeah.
Just
Getting
smelling.
introduced to Mexican cuisine for the first time.
Yogi's like, you smell pretty good in here, dog.
I mean, it's probably like the best churro I ever had.
Yeah, they were like $1 a piece or some shit like that. We were banging through them.
He's like, dip that shit in NyQuil.
He was putting volumes inside of it.
Jack was like, I never slept so long after eating them churros.
It really, all those farts made my ass hurt.
Such an inside joke.
yeah.
Would you rather have Cheeto fingers or wet socks for the next 24 hours?
Cheetah fingers.
100% Cheeto fingers.
Yeah, if it's only a day, Cheeto fingers.
Yeah, no one wants trench foot.
Yeah.
No,
wet ass
wet
socks.
socks are brutal, man.
No, I fucking swear to God, the waterproof shoes is a fucking urban legend. Dude.
Yeah, they're resistant.
I buy
No, like boots.
Yeah.
unless you're buying like the rubber ones, like
Snow boot ones, you're saying.
I bought like pretty. I wouldn't want to say but they were good quality boots. These ones I just bought. I sprayed them with the acrylic and everything, and then fucking water still found a way in there.
Dude, I don't know. I got this pair of Carhartts that I had for a long time, and like they're pretty legit, man. My
You
feet
gotta
don't
send
get
me a
wet.
picture of them.
Carhartts
Oh,
might
well.
be my
were
favorite fucking
expensive.
boot.
They
Yeah,
were
but
expensive.
they do actually last long, and they're waterproof at first. But when you walk, I mean, all of us wear them every single fucking day
Yeah.
at work. They start like opening up around
Like
this
a 3
fucking
month.
side.
There's like a 3 month.
yeah,
max.
they'll be waterproof for
Unless
3
you get a
months.
Red
I
Wing.
don't know, man. I
Red Wings are like
No.
$300.
I found Red Wings one time at Gabriel Brothers.
Oh,
they
you-
were $80, and they
you
were like
scored.
they were fucking, and those were the best boots I ever
Yeah,
had.
they're expensive.
And
as
I'll tell
fuck,
you
though.
one thing too, like all that shit about your feet, you have more energy and shit like that. It was 100% true. I didn't notice it till a couple weeks later. Like my shit wasn't aching like it was before. I might go
I'm about
back.
to go get some Red Wings.
They are.
Yeah, they're dope,
I
but those
chew
are good boots
boots
too.
up.
And
yeah.
I think they're guaranteed for life. Like if you wear the
You rip
sole
them
out,
up and shit.
they
yeah.
replace
You take
the
them.
sole.
Yeah, you could take them back to
They'll
the store.
resole them for you.
Can't beat that.
Get what you pay for.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
That's the
you're made in America.
If you could have an endless supply of anything, what would it be? No,
Whoa.
not money, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good fucking question.
Pizza?
I mean,
That was the first thing that popped in my
Yeah,
head, but then I'm
yeah.
like, there got to be something better than
There got to
that.
be something better than that.
man.
I really can't think of anything better than pizza.
Too
right
bad
now.
I don't do drugs anymore.
Well, that's actually smart because if you get an endless supply of drugs, you could just sell drugs until you get pinched.
But you're eventually get pinched.
You're gonna get pinched.
Or I'll
though.
probably,
Just do them all.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah,
downside
there's-
too.
I'm trying to think. Well,
I was gonna say like an endless supply of just like plane tickets. I could take a trip anywhere I fucking want, whenever
really
I
good
want.
that's a
answer.
good. I would have thought you would have said beer, 100% or alcohol. That was
Well,
a good
I mean, I
answer.
can always get beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plane tickets are expensive. Plane tickets, that's a good answer.
What about gas?
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Gas. Good answer.
Good answer.
Is it on the board? Tell me gas.
Better than pizza, that's for sure. Man, the Minios and North Hills, they didn't need to come out there.
You just been crushing it.
They don't need to come out there, John. You know what I mean? Every Sunday.
Do
Are you the
it,
Reggie over
Oh,
there?
my
They know you
gosh,
by
dude.
name.
It's crazy.
Who's over at Reach Deutsch?
The big dude with
Gary.
the mustache.
Oh, Dom.
Yeah, Dom's down there. That's it. So the thing is, they have the downstairs is for pickup only. So I've never been upstairs because I just get it to go all the time.
Yeah.
So like I've seen him down there. I never went upstairs. So I don't know who's like running the show up there. It's a bunch of like teenagers down there fucking.
Damn, there's some reason at the end of every one of our shows,
starving.
Somehow, but food gets brought up, and I'm just thinking about like a fresh slice of hot pizza.
I stop at Aiello's 3 out of 4 times in the way.
Yeah, dude, I will get so fat if I eat pizza like consistently at night. It's insane.
I get 4 pieces, and then I'll eat 3.5 of them before I get in the door. And I'll be like, honey, I brought you some crust. But I usually order a pizza, and then I'll order 4 slices off the top. So I can eat them 4 real quick before I get home. And then I'll eat the, you know what I mean? Then when we eat, I eat like 6 pieces.
It doesn't look like you're an animal.
Yeah, but I am.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take back pizza because you weren't we started naming.
You jumped the gun on that one.
I still can't think of anything else. I
What
can't
are you
stop thinking
thinking,
about
John?
pizza.
Dude, I don't know. I'm having like a hard time. Like, Shirley just fired out like a good answer. I don't want to say something stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, like it'd be nice not to
Dude,
pay for
fucking
weed.
vacation days would be fucking amazing. I mean,
that's not a bad thing. To paid vacation days.
Yeah. Let me think.
No, like
Episodes of Greenfield's Finest podcast, and I think on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the continued support. Please don't forget to tell a friend about Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're going to be on WDVE this Thursday. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be posting the times that we'll be on DV. Everyone, have a great week, and most importantly, remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.